Oh,
Hi, Gaurav.
yeah, hi. Just a second.
Yeah, sure. Take your time.
Yeah, just joining.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Suresh. How are you?
Yeah, fine.
Sure. Acha, great.
uh,
So I think first of all, I think you wouldn't have found somebody who has given so much to read and education about the disease and the solution. I think so.
yeah,
So,
see, what when I was trying to watch your videos,
uh,
my wife came back from behind me. See, you don't put anything, go with an open mind.
uh,
Because you, whenever I say you something, you will get so much worked up.
no,
So,
no, no. But what I'm trying to say is, it's basically what my philosophy is, that the
yeah,
biggest problem with the medical sciences, current medical sciences, is the patient is not educated about the disease and the
correct,
solutions.
correct, correct.
And especially in cases which is related to lifestyle or psychology, it is very important
Yeah.
to understand your issue, because then only you will be able to help out in getting overcoming it.
Yeah, yeah. I have a
Well,
psychiatrist at home, but what she says that I cannot treat you. You have to treat from any of your friends or my friends.
no, what I mean to say is, I do understand. Okay, she's into she's a psychologist as well. No, you told.
She did her MD in psychiatrist. Now she heads the psychiatrist department here in
Okay, okay.
district hospital. She works for the government. She
Acha, 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 great.
uh,
So basically, see, I would why I want people to say is because there are so many solutions available in the market. Okay,
right, right,
so what I believe is, first of all, the patient should understand the disease,
correct.
understand the solutions, and rather than saying that it is the best, mine is the best, this is the best, that is the best,
Hmm.
it should be completely provided to the patient so that he is educated
Right,
about
right.
all his disease,
Okay.
and then he can choose the right solution and choose the right entity which he wants to work with.
Right, right, right.
Okay, so that was my all motive,
Yeah. Yeah.
that
Anyway,
although I, yeah, although
yeah,
I,
sorry. Yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
you carry on. Yeah, I'll speak
yeah,
later. Yeah.
yeah, no, 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 but say, please, yeah.
Yeah, what she was since in one way I'm lucky that even she's an allopathic doctor. She's telling like, see, there is nothing called only you have some which works for allopathy and homeopathy and Ayurvedic. She's open for everything. So when she came to know that I have a friend who treats all this I.B.S, she
Hmm.
said, just go ahead. Yeah, you need not worry. Go talk to him. In future, you want any help, I can guide you, but he will be the best person than me, she told.
Me, one aspect is that yeah, obviously in the home you will not
Correct,
treat her to be that as a
correct,
professional. Point
correct.
number one.
Right,
And it is good that doctors, and that is what I help people to understand, that doctors are supposed to work according to the education that they have got in the medical field.
Hmm.
अब उसकी मतलब out anything apart from that they cannot do, because even if they want they cannot do, because they are certified for with a particular degree with a particular skill set,
Correct.
है ना? So they cannot go up, out of that
Hmm.
even if they want to.
Right, right.
And the biggest thing, I will not say too much, the only thing is, even according to WHO, what the health means is the complete right, what you may say, levels of the four parameters: physical,
Hmm.
psychological, social, which is emotional, and fourth is spiritual. Now WHO is understanding the need for it, and that is why they themselves understand the doctors are mostly taking care of the physical parameter. Generally, they are not working on they themselves, some people who are genuine, like your wife, they know, and that is why they understand that.
Yeah, yeah.
So these three factors needed to be take care of it. Means nothing like against the doctors. We respect the doctors, and but everybody has got their forte. No, so their forte is the physical. Even the psychologist and psychiatrist also, they are not working at the spiritual level,
Hmm.
and even they are working according to the prescribed syllabus that they have gone through, and they have to be in that limits.
Yeah, yeah.
So what we work is, we work on extensively on the mind,
Hmm.
body, and soul, all three things.
Correct. Correct.
So that, especially for psychosomatic, in fact, all diseases, as now you have understood. I hope you have gone through that video where you have understood how a disease is formed.
Yeah, yeah,
Am I right?
yeah.
That video. And that those were provided by doctors only and
Yeah.
researchers, medical researchers.
Yeah,
And
even
that
she gave me little inputs also, like about me, like, so since she knows me very well, so then she was like open. She said, anyway, you go ahead, you talk to your friend, and
so
yeah.
I can straight away tell what is your problem. That day itself, I could have told you. Okay,
You should have.
straight away, without even understanding you and knowing you a little bit idea, I scan through, and I know what is the reason, but I don't want to enforce it.
Yeah,
I want to make you to understand it, because the whole idea here, what I meant, is to educate the patient,
yeah. Mm.
even not about the disease, about himself and his problems too.
Correct, correct.
Till the time you are not aware of that, whatever best treatment anybody you can get, it may come again and it may not be completely healed. I'm telling you straight away.
Yeah, yeah.
You talk to any doctor in the world, I can I can tell you that they know, whether they say it or not. That is their ethical process. Okay, but actually, what we are doing in medical profession is suppressing the disease. We are just managing the disease. Okay, like giving pills and this, we are managing the disease. We are not treating the disease.
Mm.
Treating the disease means taking it out from the root
Correct.
permanently. So it is called disease management, what they are doing. But what they are supposed to do is, okay, this is the thing, you take medicines, or you have to do a surgery, or we have to do this, we have to do this, all according to the prescribed things that they follow. So that is disease management. But they don't understand that, even if they know, I don't know, but the root cause which is actually creating the problem is something else.
Right, right, right.
And now some doctors who are understanding this, they are coming up, and that is what people who wrote that book and all what I shared with you, that is why I shared. So now the doctors who are enlightened about this, and they understand all these aspects, they, like your wife also, that she's actually, that is great that she actually leverages that a little bit, even that relaxation, because it is a very, like, you sometimes may have a ego also that I am a doctor, and so that is great on her part,
Correct.
and especially being a family, that is the biggest aspect, that if you are a family, no, people don't treat it that way, like a professional.
Correct.
And she may not have that authority, that command, and you may also not be serious. So all in all, what I'm trying to tell you is, overall, what have you understood till date about IBS solutions? What do you feel is the would could be the right solution according to you?
One thing I seriously need to change my lifestyle. I used to go out. Like whenever I get an opportunity, like now I'm stopping since I have a club membership. People don't have access to the club without my presence. So what happens is I tend to go frequently just to make sure that they are accommodated there. In mean, along with them, I used to have whatever like so was served there, drinks and food, all non-veg. Say, God knows which kind of oil they have used and all. So even though my mom and wife they are not happy with our thing, I took it for granted. Okay, anyway, My dad was very strict, so now he's no more. So it's like now I become the boss of the house. So I used to like,
Okay.
yeah, I lost
So
my family.
basically, you mean to say that you now, non-veg is not generally you don't did not have it, like that is what you're saying.
Fish is at home always. It's not an issue. Only thing, we are not the chicken mutton eaters. Like it happens only
Okay.
once in blue.
Okay. So okay, and then drink and all is not allowed, but you take it sometimes because of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
social part,
yeah.
social.
So what she's saying that if you cut down all this and don't get worked up, everything will be fine. She used to keep saying, but I never understood like how to like. Once I went through your videos where had given a list, right? What are the things? I mean, I could see that everything is happening to me.
Hmm.
Like,
So that is, yeah. So that is what why I have given it, so that now you can relate
yeah,
and
yeah,
you can understand your issue and you can understand the solution.
yeah, yeah,
Even understand the solution also. Then I have given all the options that
yeah.
you have a diet option. Do
Correct.
you feel that diet option, especially right now, what you are saying, that diet option could be the right thing for you?
Yeah, yeah, of course. Diet, yeah, of
Okay.
course. Whenever it's proper, following a proper diet. See, I'll tell you, the changes when I realized was I lost my dad in the month of February. Okay, suddenly, like March, I had so many things which all my dad was handling, which suddenly came on my head. Like I had to take care of all this, that, and all. So many things, and a lot of legal hassles, like papers which has to be transferred to mom, and a lot of things were happening. So which suddenly I got stressed up, and top of that, I had quit a job. So then just I was when I was searching, and that's how I got connected to Karthik. I said, okay, let me give it a shot. So even my wife.
Acha, you after that you left your job and then you connected to him. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I was just searching what to do next. Like, so
hmm.
since I didn't want to travel, my job used all these years used to take me out of the country. Like probably 15 countries I've traveled in 20 years of my age. And I didn't want to do that because I know my mom is still not fully recovered, even though it's almost 5 months. But it will take time because she's also
Acha, that your father's thing. Okay.
after I lost my father, my mom is not the same. Like, and we can see that. And so I just my wife, since she works around, she's telling like, see, all these years we both and we had made houses, cars, everything we have. Now your presence is included because I got two daughters. One is in 10th.
Yes, you should. Yeah.
Yeah, so the presence was required here. So I was looking, what can I do at home and do earn something like so that I'll kind of some income which will help the family. So that's how I met Karthik. So then I got connected. That's how I came into that.
I understood. I understood.
Then when that got something like disturbed, I started worrying like what to do now. Then I
No,
told,
no, no, no.
yeah. So she told, okay, whatever has happened, happened. Why you are taking so much stress like? But then I invested somewhere else. So my friend's idea, I took, then I lost some money there also. So all this came, but the start when it started affecting my body was in the month of first week of August. Like kind of I was feeling like I am going to toilet frequently. Like you just have breakfast, I'm going. Even if I have coffee, I'm going. Even if I drink water, I'm going. What is happening? And last week we had a this thing. What is that event in Bangalore where Karthik and couple of
Hmm.
speakers had come. Even I had gone. Entire section, I was like, I was getting a hope I don't run in between the when the session is going on. So I still during lunch break, two breaks they gave, and two breaks I was in the toilet only. So
I can tell you one thing. I can provide you the best solution in the world. Best solution. Why am I saying this is because there are so many factors to it. First, I'll explain you the disease. A lot of people don't even understand the disease.
right, right,
Okay. So what happens is basically what is happening is that somehow or the other, if you understand, I think I'll create a video for that also. I was going, but then right now but you have seen my that 15-minute video on the
yeah, yeah,
landing page.
right.
What was your takeaway from that 15-minute video?
It was
That
as if you were reading my script only. So
Yes, exactly. And about the solutions that I spoke about, that one is diet,
right,
the
right,
other is medicines, है
correct.
ना? And the third thing is probably a lot of things coming up that generally it is yoga or natural practices and
Correct, yeah, yoga.
1.5 hours in the morning, evening, and all those stuff.
Right,
So
right.
what do you feel? Do you feel comfortable with any one of them? Like a very strict diet, absolutely not non-flexible diet. Are you comfortable with that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Absolutely
yeah.
rigid diet.
Fine. Because I have done all this. Because before my
No,
dad,
but what I'm trying to tell you is I will give you a more easy solution than that. That is what I'm asking you.
yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
So if there is a very strict rigid diet, suppose you are traveling now 20 on 22nd.
22nd to 20.
Are you sure to get that kind of diet that you want when you are traveling to new places? No.
Yeah, yeah.
So you should create a solution or anything, any habit which can be sustainable for long term in every situation.
Correct, correct.
Otherwise, especially in this disease, if that thing is not done, no, then you will have a negative thought in your mind. Oh, due to that, now I'll again have stress and now I'll have issue. You
Mm.
understand?
Yeah, yeah, got it.
So that is the, well, what you may say, the most critical part of this uh, disease. That is what I shared. That the solution itself should not be a stress for you, because this disease in itself all about stress.
Correct, correct.
So what is happening is the doctors, when you go to them, they are not able to understand completely your symptoms.
Mm.
Completely. It's like, and a lot of times you feel that he has not completely understood. Like something is missing. Whether he is giving me the medicine for those symptoms, whether he's not giving me the right medicine somehow. But the doctor wants, no, 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 it's already done, done, done. I understand. And this.
Mm.
So that is why what first thing I do, because I have been on the suffering end. So I know all the pains of a patient.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything that you say, I already know. That is what the patient's feedback with me is. That you are more than a doctor, because they say in the first session only the doctor cannot help us completely. Just by connecting with you, I know that you will be able to help me. I have got cancer patients, an Air Force officer. He has left all hope. He told, but an Air Force officer, when he says, I want to die, you can imagine the
Yeah, yeah.
pain he's going through. He's suffering from cancer, lung cancer.
Oh,
And when he comes in front of me, he says, Gauravji, I get my life back when I can just sit with you, because I get that energy, I get that confidence, and I know you can only.
so you
He has tried.
cancer also, Gaurav?
Yeah, means like people get instant benefits from me. I am basically focusing on I.B.S, but I can help people from any disease. But I want to focus on and create a brand around I.B.S, and then I'll make a product extension to that.
Mm. Yeah, got it. Yeah.
But otherwise, I've helped people with everything. Like people instantly get that. So basically, my system is all about, as I shared, it's a holistic lifestyle, because you cannot be you cannot sustain with a very rigid diet. Every time you may not get, it will be a problem for your wife, for your home people. And it will also, the most important thing is, it will become a point of stress. If you don't have that, then you will feel, oh, I have eaten this, oh, I have eaten that. And the first very important thing about this disease is to have as less stress as possible.
I'll tell you my example. Since you brought this about the diet, till now 4 times I have followed diets and I have been successful. The one point you said was taking it for a long time. So you get suddenly you feel when you're traveling, you will get worried. Oh God,
Mhm.
today is my cheat day. What will happen? That only will create you to gain more weight again.
Yes, and in fact, that also, and the other thing is that you have to manage life also.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you have to create something which is manageable and practical, a
Hmm.
balanced kind of an approach.
Yeah,
Neither you can sit for long hours of natural practices until unless you are a sannyasi or a yogi, है
right.
ना? That you sit for 1.5 hours in the morning, 1.5 hours in the evening. So that also is not sustainable and practical.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the thing is medicine. You are completely on medicines. And that thing you know about it. Even no medicine can, first of all, if you understand it's a mind or stress issue, no medicine can work on that.
Hmm.
It can help you to sleep more, relax your nerves. But for how long? Then again, you have to take a pill, and you cannot live your life forever on medicine.
Yeah, yeah.
There will be a point of time when you will understand that I am becoming handicapped. Without a medicine, I cannot manage myself,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that will just completely kill your self-respect.
Yeah,
kill
yeah.
you as a person, as a performer. I'm telling you,
I know, like,
it's like a person on crutches.
correct, correct. So I'll tell you like my history, like about my medical history. Like in the year 2016, I guess, 2016 or 15, I was diagnosed, I was diabetic. So 5 years I took, I think 2021, my wife knew a doctor, and probably you would have also, you are from Pune or Mumbai?
No, I'm from Delhi.
Not Delhi, okay. So this guy is in Pune, you might have heard, his name is Pramod Tripathi. So he,
Sorry,
yeah.
not yeah.
Because they're lying. So even I did never heard.
हाँ मतलब there are so many
Yeah,
मतलब I
yeah.
don't yeah.
So he somehow he's got success with treating diabetics. So she told that I'll connect you with that doctor and you just follow it. So 1 year was fine, like everything went smoothly. But during when my dad got hospitalized, I couldn't ask my mom to make the diet food and all because she was down and my wife was running around hospital here and there. So I just ate whatever. I started binge eating and all.
Hmm.
But then gradually my all this 1 year which I done. So even though it's still in the where I can manage, but my wife is telling that your sugar levels are going up. You have to take care of your diet and exercise and all. But no, during that period, you won't worry about your diet and exercise. I'm just worried that hopefully I can see my dad again at home, but which it didn't happen. Then obviously it takes some time to, then you lose interest. Okay, oh God, doesn't matter what. Then when this happened, like this is the worst thing. Like you are rushing to the toilet so frequently. Like I now Cochin, I got a flight, so I'm like telling my wife, like hopefully during that flight I don't get, even though there is toilet inside.
Hmm. Hmm.
I feel awkward when you're flying, you're going to the toilet, even though it is very cramped and all. So anyway, like since I knew that once we spoke during the
Hmm.
hypernation and you had told about your this thing,
Hmm.
and I saw the first thing it was I.B.S was like in front of me, like oh, you're the right person for me.
Hmm.
So I didn't care like
No.
what
So,
what.
but I think I'll tell you one thing that why am I telling you all this is because I have actually seen even so many 8 cases in the last 15 days. In fact, I'll tell you a person suffering from rectal bleeding. Can
Oh
you imagine?
God.
Since 7, 8, 4 years, 5 years, he's been, or 7, 8 years, I think he's been suffering.
Yeah.
And the doctors, he has been admitted to the hospital 3 times
Wow, wow.
because these, due to the medicines, so much of medicines, he did not know, but I told him that, you know what, you have developed so many other issues. And now, if he believed me or not, now even what I was saying, his doctors now gave up. He was admitted 3 times in the hospital. They gave him steroids,
Wow, wow.
and still he's having rectal bleeding, and he's eating so many medicines. And they are now saying that we cannot help you. After investing so much of lakhs of rupees and getting admitted for I.B.S was a big thing.
Hmm.
Because he told that due to medicines and all, I became so weak and my body was all, and then rectal bleeding was happening.
It's horrible.
So this guy is saying that I have thrown all the medicines. I went to the doctor. He told me again, eat more medicines. I'll give you steroid. I'll give you an injection worth 15, 20,000 rupees, this and that. And you take it from your office. Can you imagine these? Well, I will not say anything about that, but he's such a poor guy. He is struggling somehow to pay so small amount, and then they are still, after giving up also, they are giving him treatments and treatments and treatments for their business or whatever it is. And
Yeah,
now
yeah.
even telling them take a injection of 30,000 rupees, 2 injections, when everything is gone. When they have said that we cannot help you out, still they are saying okay, now because everything is out of control, we have this thing. And when he's saying I don't have money, they are telling him take loan from your office, you'll get it from. So can you imagine? And this guy is just saying ki Gaurav ji, I have like, if he says that if I die also na, that is his mindset, that I have told my family that if something happens to me, then just I've managed everything, insurance and all, just take care of the family, to her wife and all. And I'm telling you that similarly, so many cases people have. I'll share with you a lot of. I think I've shared
Yeah,
few
yeah, yeah,
also.
yeah,
You
yeah,
must
yeah,
have seen
yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of other are there. 7, 8 years, spend lakhs of rupees, okay, 20,000 just for going to the doctor. They travel 15, 20,000 rupees one time travel to the doctor. Then endoscopy, this, that, blah, blah, blah. They are saying that, sir, we have already spent 8 lakh rupees and we have still not got the results. And still they give us the medicines. That's it. When you ask them that when will be all right, you have to eat it. Nothing. So what I'm trying to tell you is that because I have suffered all this myself also, the biggest thing is if a doctor
Yeah,
has
that's how I
suffered that
got.
disease.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can connect to you when you told that you had undergone the same
yeah.
problem.
So that is what I'm saying. There is a great opportunity for people to get help. Why? Because if there are so many doctors who heal, just they study through and they may have experiences in handling people.
Hmm.
But somebody who has suffered that pain and then overcome it, do you feel that can be the best help that the patients can get?
Yeah, that's true.
Because they don't, the biggest pain is to help doctor explain your problem.
Yeah, yeah,
And then if he does not understand that, you feel more stressed and irritated from inside, and you are in a dilemma whether he has understood the right thing, whether he has given the right medicine. May does it does not happen that my issue increases or something happens worst. So all these things again creates a big stress, and you don't have that confidence in the solution. And that is the reason why you don't get complete results also, even if they are not complete solutions. But whatever solution, whatever benefit you could get from them, even that will not be happening.
yeah, yeah.
All these minute things nobody understands.
Correct.
And doctor to pakka nahi samajh sakta, because it's about mind. No, I'm not disrespecting them. What their expertise is, their expertise.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna get into that in that. What my expertise is helping out people working on their mind and the natural processes, the
Hmm.
holistic lifestyle. That is what I work upon.
Yeah, yeah.
So everything should be in a balance. Nothing should be like a dictatorship. Ki you have to eat only this diet. Even if you die, you don't have to eat anything else. You cannot eat this. No, all my patients know. One lady, she only used to eat, if you have heard her, she used to eat only one chapati and one vegetable since last 8 years.
Wow.
I think acha, probably she that is in Hindi. Probably just a second. Just let me show you that, because that will help you. I'm not showing this to show my expertise. What I'm showing is to educate the patient. That is all what my motive is. Because I believe in that, and that is why I do it a course. I don't say it I'm treating you. What I say is I'm providing you a healthy lifestyle course which will work for the rest of your life,
Yeah,
whole rest of your life. Not like a doctor that you will again come with me for business, again you will take medicines, again you will come with me for business. Because until unless it is completely worked upon, no, it will come again.
yeah, yeah.
You take any cancer, people get it back even after chemo. In
Correct.
fact, they get side effects and they die due to chemo
Yeah,
also.
yeah.
This happened to my grandmother.
I lost
Due
my aunt
to,
now because of cancer.
so you can understand that what can doctors do? They cannot terminate the diseases. And I am being a BTech and MBA. I don't know how I got into this, but why I did this, because something like this happened to me. And in my family, I'm seeing so many things. So now I've made my mind. I did not find too much of love in those businesses, what we did know. Even earning 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs from those businesses didn't give me that happiness what I get when I treat somebody and when I help somebody out and I change their life as a life coach. I cannot tell you that what happiness it matters. And every single rupee is a great value that they feel me worth it, that I have actually helped them in some or the other way, that they are satisfactorily and with blessings giving me.
Yeah, yeah. True.
So that is what made me that I will never leave this. And that is why I think God, everything is planned, no?
Yeah,
Planned from above. So that is why all those things happened, that I could focus here, because I was getting moving away, drifting away from the real purpose. So thing now, so I'll just share with you
yeah,
quickly. I'm telling you, no, I'm just thinking. I have understood whatever is the gap in the solutions, all the solutions that is being provided for IBS and all. I have studied. I've done a market research, a thorough research, and I see that there is a lot of gap, and I am just filling up those gaps. Just a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, एक second. I'll just. You can understand Hindi, no?
Yeah.
You can understand
Okay.
Hindi.
but
Yeah, I worked in North India for about 8 years. I was a chemical engineer,
Wow, where?
Mathura refinery.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
very near to us. Like 1.5 hours
and
by
every
road.
month,
Yeah.
every month I used to come to Delhi, that EAL office, Engineers India Limited office in Bikaji Kama place.
Yeah, EIL at Nehru Place. Not Nehru Place.
Bikaji Kama's place.
Bikaji Kama Place. Yes,
I've
exactly.
been
I
around
have
that
also.
area. Yeah.
Yeah, I've also connected with them. I was working into security and surveillance systems.
Okay.
So I know senior officers there also.
Yeah.
One of my friends now he retired. So okay, chalo, we'll talk on that. So right now I'll just share with you this.
Yeah.
I hope it's
पहले
audible
मुझे
also.
कांस्टेंट
Yeah,
फेयर
yeah.
रहता था अपने रेगुलर डायरिया की वजह से
I'm sorry. I'll just yeah.
पहले मुझे कांस्टेंट फेयर रहता था अपने रेगुलर डायरिया की वजह से जिससे मेरी डे टू डे फंक्शनिंग बहुत ज्यादा प्रोहिबिटेड थी बट आफ्टर आई जॉइन दिस डिवाइन साइंस मेडिकल कोर्स after that fear is gone. I am living my life more freely and I'm kind of perfectly enjoying my life. So this has helped me immensely. Like my life is back.
Great. Thank you so much. I'll just share one more thing of her itself. So
So you got YouTube.
so you are able to see it?
The basic
Yeah.
reason जो
So yeah. So you are prepared? Then take it. Yeah.
the basic reason जो मेरा था कोर्स ज्वाइन करने का that was कि मेरे को डायरिया था पिछले 7-8 साल से जिसका मुझे फियर था कि अगर मुझे डायरिया ज्यादा हो गया या कुछ ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम हो गई तो मे बी मैं फेंट हो जाऊंगी या मे बी मैं सरवाइव नहीं कर पाऊंगी ऐसी 2 बार सिचुएशंस आई तो मुझे वो डर था एंड वो डर इतना ज्यादा हो गया था कि मेरी बेसिक जो एक नॉर्मल डे टू डे फंक्शनिंग है उसको उसने बिल्कुल रोक दिया था आई वॉज इन कॉन्स्टेंट फियर घर से बाहर नहीं जाना किसी के घर नहीं जाना कुछ नया खाना नहीं है कुछ नहीं करना बट देन जब मुझे लगा कि फियर पे मुझे काम करना चाहिए मैंने आपको कांटेक्ट किया अभी कोर्स के बाद बहुत बेनिफिट हुआ है अभी जबकि मैंने एफर्ट्स बहुत ज्यादा डाले नहीं है मे बी 20-30-40% या कुछ इतने ही एफर्ट्स डाले हैं सब कुछ मैंने नहीं किया है बट स्टिल एटलीस्ट वो मेरा फियर खत्म हो गया है फियर नहीं है कांस्टेंट फियर नहीं है कि ये नहीं खाना है वो नहीं खाना है एंड आई एम ट्राइंग न्यू थिंग्स अब मेरी डाइट एक रिस्ट्रिक्टेड डाइट नहीं है जिसमें 2-3 चीजें होती थी अब मैंने सब कुछ ट्राई करना शुरू किया है फ्राइड भी खा रही हूँ प्रोटीन्स भी खा रही हूँ स्नैक्स भी ले रही हूँ कुछ भी क्वांटिटीज अभी लिमिटेड है बट वो एक अच्छा मिक्सचर बन गया है कि जब पूरा दिन मेरे सामने जो भी चीज आती है मैं उसको ट्राई कर रही हूँ पहले इतना ज्यादा डर था कि एक रोटी के अलावा कुछ भी ट्राई नहीं करना अभी वो फियर बिल्कुल चला गया है और वो मेरी बॉडी भी मुझे ऑब्वियसली क्योंकि कोर्स का एक इफेक्ट बहुत अच्छे से आया है कि फियर पे काम हो गया है जो मुझे हेल्प चाहिए मुझे हेल्प मिली तो फिर अब वो फियर खत्म होने के साथ साथ वो चीजें अब हेल्थ वैसे भी इम्प्रूव कर रही है जो पहले डर के कारण ऐसे लगता था कि हर चीज रिएक्ट कर रही है बॉडी पे अब वो बॉडी हर चीज को सपोर्ट कर रही है और वो हर चीज भी बॉडी को सपोर्ट कर रही है जो भी मैं खा रही हूँ सो इट्स मच बेटर
Okay, great. So what I'm trying to tell you in
Awesome.
yeah. Sorry.
Like it's awesome. Like poor thing, how much she has suffered.
Just
no?
a second. I actually some this video is running on. Just a second. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry to distract you. Yes. What you were saying?
No, poor thing, how much she has suffered, no? Like
Yeah, and you know what? She
it's
even
recent, right? I think 31st of July or something, no?
yes. But she completed my course, so that is why I had put it her. And in fact, she had tried a lot many things, and she told, "Well, this is crazy, no? That she was eating one thing."
Wow.
And not only for her, even I have suffered like this, but not like her. Probably I eat few more things for 2 years. No oil, no fried food, nothing. So I decided that I will not let it happen to people. I will make them eat any and everything. And it should be not like, obviously, it should be at their will. So what I help people with is intuitivity. And that is what I'll help people to understand. Because my system is as great as a supercomputer. What I have to eat, no, I know how much protein, how much carbohydrate, how much fat, everything. My system is automatically, well, it's automated. That is what I call intuitivity. At my final dinner time, everything is calculated. Okay, now I understand my body's requirement. And then I eat, because then you will never fall ill. Not only IBS, but for any other disease, even for your diabetes or anything. How much sugar your body requires, you will yourself know. How much, because all these things are nothing. There is only one disease. There is no diabetes, no cancer, no IBS. All are one disease. The reason for all of them is nothing but one thing: the lack of energy in your body. And what is energy? Is glucose. And that is why the first thing that happens to your body is either blood pressure or diabetes. Very common diseases. Because these blood vessels carry the glucose. Okay. And blood, the excess glucose in it gets to the blood vessels. So when the sugar is more inside your body, it excretes into the blood vessels, and your blood vessels are sugar coated. Their layers are sugar coated. So now when you have more sugar, they become tight and hard, and that is why you have blood pressure. You understand? There are so many minute things I don't know, even a lot of doctors don't know about it. Okay. This is the start of all the diseases. Just one disease, one thing. All the diseases are just one. And this again, why it happens is, I'm explaining you this here itself, why I, but let me help you to understand that also. You'll become a doctor, I think so. So it's basically a natural doctor. Yeah, natural doctor without a degree. So when these blood vessels get tight, you have to understand that these blood vessels only have to transport it to all the organs of the body. And the blood is moving. So if the blood vessels get tight, so then there is a friction here, like the coatings that are there, no? So then when the sugar is more, so then all the blood and the glucose that has to go to the organs get sucked up into these layers. And that is why you have a shortage of glucose. So actually your body is not short of glucose, but your organ is short of glucose, but because the glucose has not reached the organ, and the organ will not be able to get energized and work if so you feel that the brain feels that there is a shortage of glucose. Yeah. Because brain is the main like entity that controls all these processes. Okay, so it is connected to all the organs. So it checks, oh, why there is a lack of glucose in the organ. So now it helps release extra glucose to that organ. So when it releases, that becomes your diabetes extra. Or
correct. That much I know, because
yeah. So what I'm trying to tell you is that every disease is like this. Now when there is a shortage on whichever organ gets hit by it, whichever is more weak or prone to this, that will help. So if it affects your heart, you will have a heart issue. If it affects your digestive system, you will have a digestive issue. So diseases are one. Only thing which organ it affects becomes the disease. Okay, he's got this, he's got that, he's got this, he's got. So I'm giving you a very hardcore in-depth thing. This is the understanding. Now the understanding of I.B.S. I.B.S, what happens is that brain is connected to the gut. The biggest, like the biggest connection any organ has with the brain is gut. Okay. Everything that you say कि directly तो पेट पे असर पड़ेगा, अगर कुछ mind का सबसे ज्यादा तो gut पे impact पड़ता. So now, when all these things happen, that is also one thing. And the other thing is, if your brain has a capacity, no, certain capacity. All of our brain has a certain capacity. Now, it according to our the capacity, it is decent. The capacity is decent enough to manage all the organs inside our body. That coordination and that connection and managing the functioning of the organs, all everything all right. And if required, they can work on it. Like what I explained to you. Okay, if there is a shortage or any imbalance in the working of the bodily chemical reactions and bodily reactions. So now when there is brain, where brain has to do all these things, so it is made for all these things. So brain has a certain capacity. Now, if you have unnecessary thoughts, stress, anxiety, fear in your mind or brain,
Which I am managing.
then what will the mind of, yes, what will the mind of brain do? It has to deviate its thing to all those factors, and it has a limited number of neurons, what we call, it has a limited number of capacity, a limited capacity. But if it is being utilized in all the other organs, sorry, in all the other stress, anxiety, fear, and managing unnecessary overthinking, wrong thoughts, negative thinking, all those things, you have actually made your mind busy in all that,
Yeah.
and it has already been exhausted there. How will it handle your organs connection? And that is how your organs cannot get the right direction, because these are voluntary, involuntary actions which take place. Okay, so because the brain manages it. Now if the brain is gone, exhausted in all those things, it is involved there, your organs become completely, means like they are getting out of control. So now for I.B.S disease, what happens is the large intestines is actually the one who handles the a lot of things, basically digestion and everything, and that excretion and everything. So what happens is, when the brain, when the connection is is out of sync, then the intestines work randomly on their own. Sometimes they contract, expand, contract, expand. So normally when the brain is having the right connection with your the right connection is there between your brain and gut, then the normal process will follow. Like whenever there is, you have to excrete, only then you will have that excretion, which is normal function. But because the large intestines now are out of control, so they randomly behave. Sometimes they will not digest it, sometimes they will digest it. The other thing what happens is they swell up due to all these things. And then there is other thing, that there is a lining in our body of our abdomen. So that lining gets disturbed due to this. There are many reasons due to which the lining gets disturbed. Even I have a picture and all. I'm going to create it also to help people better understand, the patients better understand it. I'm working on that. So that will help you to get clear picture. So that lining gets disturbed due to this. So what happens? Toxins enter inside, and when the doctors give you medicine, that lining is already open, so the toxins enter the body due to that medicines. And that is why you say chemical side effects and all those things and all lot of things. So due to this disturbance in the lining, your system gets disturbed. So that is the best thing. The right thing is for the lining to be perfect. So that gets distorted, that gets disturbed, and due to that lining disturbance, the other things from other places come into your abdomen and disturb all that, which are toxins. And that is why you say, oh, detoxify karo, diet low, detoxify it, have this, have that. So all those things, I'm giving you the deepest of understanding of all the explanation of what is happening, how it is happening, why is it happening.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So I think no doctor will spend so much of time in just educating, and that also for a free consultation to help you like this. But what I'm trying to say, I want to create a absolutely different service for people, where people just feel at home, that another family member is just tweeting us, just exactly like you feel that your wife is tweeting you.
Yeah,
So,
even she wants to connect with you. So I told, let me get connected first.
no, definitely I would love to, because a lot of doctors are now connecting with me. In fact, in COVID also, I provided one of the best solutions for COVID.
Oh,
and a lot of doctors attended my sessions, and they had invited me for an international conference for doctors, because that time they told that you are doing a great service to the world, because what they're saying was that right now we are in the biggest of problems, because unko they had to a lot of workload also, then they themselves were also so much stressed, they have
yeah.
to take care of their life also, and then they had to attend to patients also. So they told the biggest help, the person who want is us, because like you can help us out, and they told that we'll invite you for an international session and all of doctors, and you should attend that on all. But I think then COVID, after that, suddenly a lot of things happened, then COVID opened and all. But I think that lady is in Oman, I think.
Oh.
So she is
My brother is in Oman. My younger brother is in Oman.
okay. So this lady, she was a doctor.
Hmm.
They help people to become doctors in Russia or Oman, and they get students visa and all, and then they get them degree, medical degrees and all. So
Oh,
what she told that you should come there and all, and help people out. So what I'm trying to tell you is that that is the problem. So until unless we understand the whole problem, I'll just now what I have explained you is no, that when I tell you anything now, you will be able to follow it the right way, because you understand the importance of what the disease is and what you should not do, what you should do.
correct.
So I try to make it as a holistic approach. Even if somebody is not ill, what he should follow to be forever healthy.
Hmm.
What I tell people is, if there is any problem in your life, either you are not healthy already, I'm telling you, or you will not be healthy for long. Just take my words. I don't want any bad I'm not saying it for any I don't wish any bad luck for you, but what I'm trying to tell you is be very sure of it. If you have either a stress related issue, an emotional issue, a relationship issue, a career issue, anything that is stuck up inside and which is creating, which is a toxin inside your body, you get congestion inside your body. You know what? So the right flow of energy is not happening inside, the right flow of chemical reactions are not, if you understand it scientifically, then that. And that is why my program's name is Divine Science, because whatever I share, even the spirituality I share, is scientifically proved to overcome diseases and been approved by doctors. United Nations has approved it. And
Oh,
whatever spiritual knowledge I've had, even in, like probably I've been in spirituality since the past 10 plus 12 plus years. I've worked with the art of living
oh,
as a volunteer. I've worked with the Brahma
I
Kumaris.
used to, I had taken courses, Ravi Shankar's.
Yeah. So I've been with gurus. I don't know. So I understand various spiritual education and philosophies, but finally I have landed up with one thing,
Right.
which is the ultimate one. And slowly, I believe that just God's blessings, that slowly I've graduated to the ultimate
Hmm.
thing, which helps you to not only have a great life, but which can help you to over have great health, even great wealth and great happiness. So what I'm going to be sharing with you will help you to not only overcome your health, but create, you will change the quality of your life altogether in every aspect.
Great. That's what I need.
So that is what I call a holistic. Look, basically it is for health, but what I shared, if there is a problem in health, your other life factors, something or the other is not, is
Oh,
as simple as that. Or the other way, if you are having any issue or struggle, if you're not having it, very soon you're going to be having it.
okay.
So even if you are suffering from it, then it's for you, holistic lifestyle. Even if you're not suffering, it is great to avoid, why to get into trouble and taste it. So just before that, create it's great to create a healthy lifestyle. What's bad about it?
Yeah, yeah.
Even these days, celebrities and everybody are now getting like, even with their worst lifestyles, they are now understanding the benefit of it. You talk about Malaika Arora and all, they are now getting into natural things, natural this and all those things. And even I'm connecting to I've connected to few Bollywood people also, and I know some people who are working with me, my team. They have connected to Nita Lula and all Bollywood. Like even Kangana Ranaut is creating a lot of work. She
Oh,
has her own entity working on mental health and
yeah.
mental awareness. So
So, yeah, I
um,
got to say, Then I can claim that I got a celebrity friend also,
No,
Gaurav.
no, no. I am not directly. I will reach sometime. First, I'll create a good brand thing and all. But yeah,
Yeah.
but what I'm trying to say is I have few connections, so I can use it, but I don't want to. So I want to first work on the normal public
Correct.
and create. And then when I feel, because basically it's to help out people, and that is what I love. So it's a passion for which becomes your source of income. That's it. So that is what I feel, that in a way I will love my job, and I will love my I'll do my passions. I'll execute my passion.
Yeah.
So that is what I finally found. So, yeah. So coming to the topic. So basically, all what I will help you is that it is everything which will be taken into account. As I shared, according to WHO, your physical is something which obviously you know a little bit about it, and whatever part, every aspect I will share things. I will create a life routine for you, starting from when you wake up, how you wake up, to when you sleep and how you sleep.
Great.
But it would be very flexible and very soft, not rigid, and you will love to follow that.
Yeah.
So
Does
that is
Karthik
what I'm
also know all about you?
sorry.
Does Karthik know all about you?
Not too much.
Oh,
Like, I
yeah.
told him that I work on disease. I don't, because I do a lot of things actually. I'm a peak performance coach also.
Oh.
So I was,
How
as I
you both
shared, no,
guys met? Like obviously some event or somewhere? How do you know each
no, we were in we were with Gopal.
other?
Gopal's, I just joined Gopal's marketing
Yeah,
program for some
yeah,
time
yeah.
in
Gopal is
COVID.
oh,
Yeah, in COVID.
yeah.
So actually, I was a peak performance coach, and I am even getting offers from corporates also.
Okay.
So just yesterday, my sister, she works with a company,
Hmm.
and her team members told, why don't you invite your brother to our session for tomorrow's training? And so they just told, please help us out with something related to wellness. So see, this is how I get opportunities. So, but only thing is that, like, yeah, so because I am some way or the other, a little bit luck factor is right now. So, but that also I'm working out through spiritual things, and due to that I've not been able to achieve what I could to far extent. But now I think I'll make that also happen. Not I will make people believe that this one thing can help people with everything, and that is what I want to make. Otherwise, for relationship you go to one person, for health you go to a doctor.
Right.
For this, why not to create one healthy
Yeah,
solution which will help in everything? And
true.
that is what I'm working towards it. So that is what I'm telling you. I'll just share one small slide. And why I'm saying this is because we have a different connection, probably may not be with all the patients, although I would love to. I don't put any kind of that thing. I would love to help so many, but I think because uh, I love to share knowledge, and I think that is a service also that I have been doing. So just a second. I'll just share you the slide. Now we'll just wrap it up quickly. I'll just share you
You should come this side also, Gaurav.
which side.
Our side also, like Bangalore, Mysore, anywhere.
If I get something meaningful, because right now I'll tell you, after this business losing out, I have to think about, I'm creating everything again from the scratch.
What to do with
So
that? That I also I wanted to ask you.
well, that we will work on, so that it will come up in times. Well, like, that is working upon. That is working upon. We'll talk about that. But what I'm trying to say is that if there is anything which is meaningful and which is helpful for people, otherwise online is definitely there. I think now we have no limitations of
Yeah,
physical reach.
correct.
Online though is, I think this is a blessing in disguise. Like, COVID
Yeah.
has taught us
What does
one
this
thing.
thought? Yeah.
Yeah. So we look good in everything. So
Yeah.
what I'm trying to tell you is basically the all problems that instantly I can give you. I'll tell you that, as I shared with you, basically it's one thing which is very important is working on your thoughts. Now to work on that, I have got this whole solution, holistic lifestyle solution, miracle system is what I call, and you will understand the basic parameters into that. Basically, it's also about managing high energy inside you. And high energy is required for everything. You already know. If you have high energy, you will have great immunity. You will have great energy to perform. So that is how high energy always helps. You understand? In every area of life. So that is why I'm telling you that overall your quality of life will change in every aspect, your relationships, your health, your career, everything. So all is all, what you will get is high energy, and what I call a energy medicine. This is energy medicine. Whatever medicine I'll give you is energy medicine. And I call it simple energy medicine because it is very easy. Okay. So now I'm just going to share one thing, and so that I think we'll just back to the. So the first and the foremost very important thing is we'll work on your thoughts, what I share.
Yeah.
Okay, because this is one very important thing. So we'll work on three things. Everybody talks about mind, mind, mind. What I help people is to know about is that there are three things which has to be worked upon: mind, intellect, and impressions. So mind is definitely good, what people are working upon, but we have to also work on our intellect. Because if you have to manage stress, you have to have the right education how to handle that situation.
Right.
Nobody teaches you that. What will you do just by keeping your calm mind? Okay, it is good to have a calm mind. But what if you don't know how to handle the situation? You don't have that knowledge, that intelligence, how to handle it in the right way. Just imagine if you are in your office and suddenly some urgent thing comes up and you don't know how to handle it.
Yeah.
And you lose a big order and you lose. Just what will happen? Just having a calm mind will never help. Similarly, in the life situations also, you got to know how to handle them the right way. How will you do that? And if you are not able to do that, even if you have got cure from I.B.S, you will again land up into I.B.S. Because again, this will start creating stress. And it gets accumulated daily, every second. Whatever stress you accumulate, slowly, I hope you have seen that video of mine. How does every second, every 3-4 takes a stress reserve out of your body, and only when a lot of stress reserve has taken a lot of out of your body, then you get to know about it. That is the irony. And by that time, it's already too late. You are suffering big time now, and now you have to rush to the doctor. You have to pay huge bills, huge expenses, and the biggest thing, very high pains. Trouble is the highest. So that discomfort, disease in itself is dis-ease, lack of comfort. That's all. Okay. So that is what we're gonna work: the intellect and the impressions, the person you are, the personality that you have. Because if you are a person who's negative, you will create out stress in every situation. Even in the best situation, you will say, oh man, what the heck? And if the person is a positive person, a super positive person, in the worst, as I told you, even in COVID, I've seen the positive part of it. I have seen, see, it has taught us a great way to empower people and even create a source of income for people. So that is what you have. You will see best in the worst rather than seeing worst in the best. And this will not only change this thinking, and everything will not only is the biggest reason why you are suffering from a disease. Anybody, not only you, everybody or anybody. Even me, if I have suffered, I have suffered due to this. And I understand, I can relate to it, every single aspect to it. I had a lot of ambitions, but I could not achieve them. So that thing made me more competitive to people. I started to envy people, become jealous of them, become jealous of their success. And I'm honestly admitting that. But that time I was very good. I have a very good heart. I'm a very good person and everybody knows about it. But inside my mind, due to lack of that success, now when you see somebody not that good, I will not say inferior is not the right word, somebody not that good is getting to high places and you're not able to reach that somehow due to the luck.
I can understand. I've been there.
Yeah. So that is what I'm saying. Whatever I'm sharing is all the pain. You guys don't need, nobody, no patient needs to tell their pains to me. I already know everything about them. And that is what they love. Half of the effort is already gone of theirs because the doctor knows them and understands their pain. That will in itself heal you. Oh, that see, Gaurav knows me, you will have a confidence. Yeah, he is telling all what I'm saying. I don't need to put efforts to explain it. What I'm suffering today, what I'm suffering tomorrow. So just take away, just give all your, I'll share with you something. Just give away all your troubles to me. I'll share you a process also how to do that. And within one day, you will overcome a lot of things. But if you choose to work, then I can create that understanding, and then we can discuss that. So the other thing is, as I shared, the personality, the values, and finally how I do that, I have got complete clarity with that. You will realize your original qualities. That I'll help you to understand the knowledge about this whole world and our life. Why is it so? Why is all this happening? What is the cycle, life cycle, world life cycle? If you understand all this, a lot of stress of your life, all those options that you were saying, no, holding on trap, all those traps, those are scientifically, by the way, researched. IIT Kanpur guys have done that.
Wow.
So all those things you understand, like if you lack of what you may say, you don't know about the future, है ना? Worrying about the future. If I give you all the knowledge about the whole worldly life cycle as shared by God in Bhagavad Gita, it is not my knowledge, it is shared by the God as in Bhagavad Gita. Okay, and it has been scientifically proven and researched and worked upon. Even United Nations approves it. And even I'm working with an organization as an official volunteer, where we are utilized as the highest consultation to United Nations. We are the direct ones who are responsible for that.
Oh.
At the whole world level, whatever work has to be done. Okay, so knowledge will help you with that uncertainty principle that you have about your future, about this and that. Peace, which will help you, all these things will help you overcome your stress. Peace of mind.
Correct.
Purity, you'll become more pure. Just remember, were you so much tensed and stressed and worried when you were a child, when you were a baby?
No. I don't think till 10th standard I never had stress, I feel.
Yes. So you understand why? Because we were pure, we were innocent. है ना? Even in very literal terms, I will tell you, we did not know to be jealous of people, envy of people, anger, or all those things. What I share, lagai, lust, greed, anger, attachment, ego.
Correct.
And ego is the biggest of them. Is the most prominent of them. What I'm trying to tell you. Everybody is a ego. Okay, Suresh ji told me you are a fool. Oh, a whole day I will crib for 1 month. Okay, he told me a fool. How dare he told me a fool? How dare did he tell me that I cannot cure his I.B.S? How dare he tell me that this guy, you are a fool. This doctor is much better than you. This solution is much better than you. Even without responding to you, inside my mind, I'll create so much disease for myself.
Correct.
And the I feel that I am actually harming you, but actually the biggest person that is getting harmed is me, because all that anger is going inside my body. All my chemical reactions are getting disturbed, all my digestive system, all my things are getting disturbed. All the natural processes that are working rightly start getting interrupted, and they get diverted from the normal function. So if I understand such basic things, do you feel that we can easily have a great health and overcome our diseases? Do you feel if small subtle level things, does everybody take care of that?
Difficult, yeah.
So am I making sense, like how our diseases
Yeah.
formed, and how have just our thought created all this trouble for us? So only we are responsible for it, nobody else.
Correct.
So who will be able to treat it? Only
Awesome.
us. But for that, yes, we need to get educated how to do that, and that is what I'm going to provide you.
Yeah.
And yes, because I have so many offerings, so I can also help you out through the energy processes and lot of things. But what I'm trying to tell you is I'm willing to make you accountable, because I will not be there. I don't want you to be dependent on me like a doctor, that you give business to me every 3 months, every 4 months, every 5 months, or whole your life. I want to make you independent, that you know how to have the great health, how to handle everything for lifetime. So that once you, obviously, like you invest in a BTech, in a MBA, or in a service, you can do that if you wish, and then you can treat your own self, until unless it's something big crops up, or where you need require some consultation from a expert or from somebody. That is a different altogether thing. But that is what I'm trying to help you. So you got to be accountable and understand that these you qualities you will automatically get, that you will become more pure, you will have more peace, you will have knowledge about handling the situations, intellect, what I talked about, bliss, love, unconditional love, what I'm talking about. Love, if I love you, you love me, that is a normal love which Bollywood teaches us. But unconditional love is what spirituality teaches us, and which will help you. Not if my wife is helping me, so I should help her. If my wife is abusing me, I should abuse. No. Unconditional love, like what God, the way the God loves us.
Correct.
Even if we abuse him, we do so many things, but he never harms us. Whatever we are suffering, people blame it to God. But actually, it is not the God's. God always helps us and does good to us. What makes us get into trouble is our karma, is our karmic account. Whatever actions we have taken, we are just getting the results for that. It's just like the Newton's third law of gravitation.
Yeah.
Okay, or you have a saying, everything that goes around comes around. Every action is an equal and opposite reaction. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. It is exactly that.
Yeah.
So our actions, if we do good to somebody, he will do good to us. If we do so, all these very basic, subtle level things, if you just integrate in your life, no, your life will become heaven. I can guarantee you that. Yes, it does not happen in a fortnight, or in a night also, not even fortnight. Well, yeah, even fortnight also, it takes time, but definitely a lot of things can be improved upon. It depends on the person and his person's capability and acceleration. And then you will have the happiness. That is the biggest mantra for it. I'll tell you, if you can be happy the maximum times, you would be able to solve a lot of your problems. And that is all what I'll provide you, how to get all this automatically without any extra effort. What people teach even in lot of spiritual philosophies, that how to get peace, how to attain peace. What if I tell you we are peace? We don't need to get peace, we are peace. What about that? How do you feel if I tell you that, Sureshji, I am peace, I don't want peace? How does it sound and how does it make you feel?
Yeah, I wish I'll be there also because
Yes, definitely you will be there. If you follow me, if you work on it, you're definitely bound to reach that. I can guarantee you that.
yeah.
And then power. Power means not power to dictate terms, but power to manage yourself first, manage all your senses, all your five senses. Okay. And every cell of your body, every tissue of your body, everything we control from one point, that you will understand. I hope a little bit I have shared in my video what has been shared as a solution for the neurotic tendencies and for the mind related issues.
Correct.
So that will work upon, which will automatically provide you with these qualities. And not only this, do you feel that if you get this, you will be much having a great health, much better, and also a good quality of life, better quality of life?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And not only this, I'll provide you as a bonus something more. Now, if you have all these things, but still you get some extraordinary or like absolutely unacceptable situations, sudden and shocking situations, like which are extreme, then which you don't know how to manage, even through all this, then how can you manage your stress that time? Otherwise, again, You can get into I.B.S through stressful situations. So ultimate cause is to help the stress, which you have understood. That stress which you yourself have understood, and my solution has also helped you to understand that stress is the biggest devil. In fact, stress, anxiety, and fear. These are the three biggest devils in our life. It's absolutely simple. Not only for our health, but for every issue in our life. Even the fight, the quarrel that we have with our peers or with anybody, that is all due to stress, anxiety, fear, not providing the right response to the situations, life situations. And similarly, inside about health, our internal organs, if they are not being able to respond correctly to the situations, to the external situations which is being provided, or somehow due to some or the other issues inside our body, some mismanagement happens, what I shared with you, due to the reasons like lack of mind control, brain control, and a lot of other issues. Then, if we don't know how to handle them the right way, that is what creates stress inside our body, lack of the right functioning of the organ, and the cause of disease.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'll provide you an extra bonus on that. Not only you, but it's all what I help people, and that will only help us to be a superior person. Like everything, 100% power pack performer. Okay, which is power to tolerate anything. Okay, 8 powers
I
I'll talk
saw
about.
some,
That is
just sorry to interrupt. I
sorry.
saw this Raj Yoga. My wife, she's into this Brahma Kumari thing and all.
Wow, wow, great, great, great. So what I'm trying to tell you is that this, there, that spiritual aspect of it,
Hmm.
that spiritual aspect of it is right. But I help people how to utilize that in our
Hmm.
life and all, because the knowledge is of God, as I shared. It's godly knowledge, the right. And with my experience, I have researched over it, what is the right knowledge. I've been blessed enough, like by God, to have idea of all the spiritual philosophies which are available. And finally, I found the one what I shared with you, that which is the ultimate one. And the knowledge is of God, but because I have utilized it to overcome my disease absolutely so well, so I can help people also to get rid of the disease and use it in the right way, and help them where whatever troubles I had faced, I have faced, and which slowed down my process, and things which could have improved my healing quicker, faster. I am providing people that through my mistakes, through my experiences, they can get quick results, fast results, and with authority. And not only due to spiritual aspect, but because of my working, I'm a certified life coach as well. So that NLP aspect is there. I've
Hmm.
also been a student of mine since the past 20-25 years.
Wow.
Just when I did not do any course, from that time also I've started to utilize the knowledge in the right way to overcome issues. So I think that is a sanskar, what you may say, the personality value that has already been there. And why it all happened also because of the circumstances also, as I shared. So so that required something like this, because that time, especially when I was in 10th, it started from there. Like you told, I also till 10th I was enjoying and having a great life.
Yeah.
But since 10th, I saw somebody's dead body, one of my friend's elder brother's dead body, and it was a very emotional time because it was a Diwali time, a day before Diwali. And he had just, he was putting mehendi on her sister's hand, and then he went for taking mehendi. It was over. So he just, on a scooter, he went outside and a truck crushed him.
Hmm.
So I think that thing, because before that I never saw a dead body live, and that, so that colony hospital was just next to our home there. So I saw first time a dead body lying, and especially it was somebody whom you know, no, and especially your friends, brother, elder brother. So the situations were somehow so much emotional, and somehow, although normally people would have reacted in a different way, in a normal way. But I took it so seriously. That is what I call it's the programming of the mind and the brain that actually causes all the issue. Because of that, I created so much negativity inside me, so much fear inside me, fear of death. And at that age, it is very difficult to even think. Like now, sannyasis and yogis talk about fear of death and all. But that because I used to think a lot. I had an analytical mind, a very like brain wise and intelligence wise. God has, I think, blessed me. My dad is an IIT topper. Like he gave IIT JE without any preparation, and
Wow.
he scored around 75 or 90 rank IIT JE.
Oh,
He did not even know about IT. His mama told him. His mother's brother. He was a professor. He told there is an exam. This IIT, you give it. So he gave it, and he became. And he did not even know that computer science should be the right thing. He was getting computer science in IIT Kanpur,
wow.
but he knew only about electronics. Somewhere he had studied. So he told, no, I want to go in the counseling, and he took IIT BHU, the first batch of IIT BHU for electronics.
Oh,
That was his situation.
where is
That
it?
even after getting, he called a call from MIT.
Yeah, MIT,
He
those days.
qualified for I.B.S. He could not give one exam. That is why he could not go through. Without giving one exam, he was having more than the topper of scheduled caste in I.B.S. And he has qualified everywhere. He's been a topper. So that was again a big stress for me, because I had that that thing, and even God has blessed me with that mind. So even my teacher told me that you will get this much rank in IIT, you will get this much and my fellow people who, but I could not, due to my health and due to my this fear and all. I somewhere got diverted due to my health. Has That is why I work on health has diverted me from my success and from my achievement. That is why I told you in the beginning only, I've not been able to achieve what I could or what not have. Even now I will not be able to achieve those things, but definitely what I can do from a health perspective, and whatever I can do from here, now I am going to create my own destiny on it. And for that, I need to be empowered enough. And these things and nothing else will help. So, as I shared, what will help me also is the power to tolerate things which comes up daily in and out, whether in business, at home, you have to have that. So, the power to accommodate, okay, adjust to any situation, power to discriminate between the positive and the negative when you're talking about thoughts, the power to judgment, okay, the right judgment, taking right decision making, the power to cooperate, the power to face, the power to withdraw where it is not working for you, unnecessary losing out your energy there and creating negativity, power to pack up. So all these 8 powers, they are, do you feel that added on to those 7 qualities, if you get these 8 powers, do you feel that you can overcome your stress and get better health?
Of course. You'll be unstoppable.
Sorry, you're not audible too much. Yeah.
Is it? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, volume was a little bit, I thought that because I was
Okay.
talking myself only, so I think I could not.
Yeah. But let me connect to the headphones. Maybe.
Okay.
My daughter uses my laptop most of the time.
Mhm.
So that's why she does all.
No, I am also using my sister's laptop. I have not utilized my. Yeah. So that is what I was asking, that okay.
Yeah.
So that is what I was asking, that if you feel that those 7 quality, if you work, or if you get on those 7 qualities and these 8 powers, do you feel that you can overcome your stress in life?
Yeah, I'll be unstoppable, I guess.
Yes. So that is what I'll be able to, and not only, yes, exactly. Unstoppable means, first of all, you'll not only overcome your health, but in all areas of your life, you'll blossom like anything. You will have a great quality of life.
Right.
And exactly that is what I help people become, a blissful peak performer. That is my another course. But yes, I'll help out people, because from disease to superpower, that is what will be the biggest transformation. And that is what has happened with me. From a person who was diseased, when I was not knowing that when I could ever be all right in my life, because there was nobody who was able to help me out. I tried all the solutions, all the doctors, everything, even the best doctor in the country at AIMS here. He
Oh,
could not understand my problem. They used to just give the medicines. What is this? Like, keep on sleeping more. getting fatter and fatter due to because that urge of eating sweet,
Yeah.
sweet and all. I've experienced everything since 10th also.
Oh,
In 10th also, for all this issue, I figured out when all this fear of death and all happened, nobody could help me out. No doctor, no psychologist, nobody. They just gave me medicines to sleep and I became fatter and fatter and fatter eating medicines. That's it. Like eating sweet and all. You get that urge to eat sweets.
correct,
And
correct.
they could not help me out. Finally, I had to work it all on my own. And luckily, I was blessed enough to get that spiritual knowledge and I utilized, I learned it my way because you cannot share it with your parents also. It is such a thing, no? Like you keep it in your mind and
Yeah,
sometimes you don't share it in like in shame also that
yeah,
what she will think about you. Are you mad or what? Are you crazy? Have you gone nuts? What are you thinking? So many things I cannot tell you. I had created just one thought, and because I put attention to it, you get a series of thoughts, then you get into a loop of thoughts, and then that becomes your belief.
right,
That
right.
is how you attract negativity, and that is how it gets created to a disease. It gets converted to a disease, and which happened with me also. I think all those things slowly and slowly and slowly and slowly, gradually it hit after 10 years when I was actually when I had done my MBA and come back to home, and I was all enjoying my life because that time I think it was the biggest recession. So everything in my life I have handled the toughest of times and I have overcome them, but luckily with the blessings of God, but that has made me more and more tough. So that luck factor was what I'm saying. But now I have understood that only I can change my luck. Nobody else can change.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you create
And
your own luck. Yeah, that's true.
yes, and now that is why we say, but whatever you have done in the past, that people don't understand. You
Mm,
cannot create your luck right now because right now will happen what you have done before that. Once that is neutralized, once that is balanced, then now what you will do will take care of your future.
yeah, yeah.
If you do good deeds now, then, and I'm seeing that since the 5, 6 years I've been on this, I've only improved and improved to an extent that from a person who was diseased, who was negative thinking, to a person who can help anybody from their disease, even somebody on the deathbed, I can still give them a ray of hope and I can help him live a bit more. And I've done it for few people also.
Wow.
People, some of my friends and some of my people who had their relatives or fathers or somebody close ones, I shared with them few tips that do this for your father, do this, just work this out. If they are not able to do, I'll tell you something, just work for them. Because and I think it's all divine call because when I give them call, it used to be in that situation. So I think I got a chance to help them out in that times.
I wish that you knew when when in the month of
I
February.
think no, I think I can understand your feelings. But see, I think there is everything. Everything is
Yeah,
already pre-decided basis on our
yeah.
karma.
Correct,
Basis on
correct,
our
correct.
karma.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
now what you can do is I can tell you to even improve his a little bit, mainly yours, but at least your father's soul also.
Right,
Wherever
right.
it
Yeah.
is, you can help him. We do all that, and but I will not say that, but you can do that.
Oh, yeah.
And when I'll you will when you learn about all this. So finally, I think this is what I wanted to share, that all these things, this is how we will work across.
Right.
And for people who are not comfortable with spirituality, I have tens of solutions. That is what I'm saying. I don't have what you may say, I'm not a miser in limits, in choices. So I will provide anything that you want. I have got 10 solutions for everything.
Yeah. Anyway, since spiritually runs in our family, it's we are fine.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
if
yeah.
somebody is not comfortable spiritually,
Mm,
although it is scientifically proven, I'm not telling him something which is andhavishwas. No, this is
yeah.
what I'm not telling is something which is andhavishwas.
You're right.
It is being scientifically proven and worked upon and researched by the doctors himself. And if something helps the disease, it is definitely bound to be scientific.
Right.
And I will even tell you that due to the wrong natural practices, also these issues happen.
Mm,
Not only due to your stress, a lot of spiritual people get into these troubles. I can tell you even that. Why? Because of that energy imbalance issues. Because they work on enhancing their energies. That a lot of people don't know. Even most Brahmakumaris people would also know. Not know, because I have suffered it and I have experienced. I think it's just God's blessings. I'll not say that I am. I've just been lucky and blessed that I've just somehow got this experience. That because I've had various exposure to so many organizations, no, so I know the loopholes of what creates the problem, what does not create. Even if I can talk to Sadhguru, I can tell him exactly where is he lacking and how can I help with the right spirituality. But the problem there is that the person has to leave his ego. I'm not saying, I'm not disrespecting him. He's these guys are still doing much better jobs than a lot of people. I'm not saying, with all due respect. And I have great respect. Whatever, at least they are still doing much better than a lot of people. But if you talk about the ultimate truth, it is only one: connecting directly to the Almighty, the God, because no human can be ever God. Okay, they can help us to reach to God, but for that they have to themselves experience God in the right way. What they think is not the right way. I even know that. So even I can open a spiritual course. I had a spiritual course also, but because I felt that this is the right way to bring them to spirituality, it serves two causes, two purposes. One, to get them good health. For that reason, they will learn the right spirituality and they will get connected to God. So this is my logic, because I do everything like in the logic and in a way which is integrated and which is justifiable, logically.
Correct.
There are a lot of people even in Brahma Kumaris who don't know about how to utilize that, like, because they have not experienced the diseases.
Yeah, I know. I have a couple of friends where they are, means even though they are in Brahmakare, they are so negative. I was scared when my wife told she's going to join because she's into meditation because of her work. She feels that
I'll tell you one thing, I'll help her in that. I'll give her the right spiritual consultation, which will logically. And one thing I do, I never force it on anybody. As I shared, I just educate them. And then let them take the right decision. I will never tell you to unnecessarily join something or not. And that is what I'm not telling anybody. But yes, if you ask me, I will give you the right advice and the right education.
Yeah, that's what I think. She like when just sent your website link and something. So she only just explored, and she knew that I am in the right place, I am the right person. So she didn't. In fact, she was forcing me. You took. Then afterwards, she told because of her busy schedule, like one day I'm going to connect. You help me connect it to him. Yeah, sure. He's a good friend of mine, and she knows Karthik because she met in the seminar. And Karthik only through Karthik only I got introduced, and I told her. So then she told.
No, that is so nice of her. I think we look out for such doctors. I have very senior doctors whom I luckily connected. In fact, why I got into this particular spiritual entity is due to a doctor only. So that doctor took out special time for me. I think I think I've been blessed, and that is the reason why I connected to this spirituality, because a doctor told me that this will help you in your disease. So
you will get connected because you will get on well with her, because I know, not because she's my wife, I'm telling, because who are all interacted with you, they always keep saying that you are very lucky like that. So in my family also, everybody claims like she's like in that art of they say that Vasamba Kutumbam or something like for her, for her the entire world is her family.
This is for art of living mantra.
So
Vasudev Kutumbam. Vasudev
Kutumbam. Correct. She is like that only. So her nature is like that. For her, entire world is her family.
No. I think that is great. Even if she allowed you being a doctor and especially a psychologist, that is in itself causes that there is. And I think this is the right way to get her into the right spiritual process. And which is very easy. I'll tell you, there is no fuss about it. There is no rigidness. Actually, which why people run away from spirituality is because there is lot of forcing, lot of rigidity. You don't want to eat this, don't want to eat that, don't want to do this, do 10 hours of meditation, do this, do that. That is why people run away.
Yeah, I literally ran away when I went, because they said that I should not eat onions, garlic. This I told I cannot.
To be honest, I can tell you one thing. What if I tell you a scientific reason for that? What if I tell you? Don't take me in the
Yeah,
wrong
yeah, I
sense.
know. But she
The
follows.
onion and garlic creates lot of thoughts because
Correct, correct.
they.
That's
So for a patient with IBS, if you can do, I'll tell you, you will find out different result.
mm,
Like you will be able to feel out if you're sensitive, because I am very
yeah,
highly sensitive. I
yeah.
read on to every small difference in my life.
Mm,
Any small thing, whether it is health or not, I pick up things very easily. And that is why I'm being able to understand every small thing, how it affects, why it affects, and what will affect this, what will affect that. And so that, and like, I think that analytical mind somehow has got me, landed me into trouble also. And now it is helping me to get out of trouble also.
you
And
should thank your dad. He's
no,
I'm
yeah,
not-
yeah, I feel so. Yeah,
good.
definitely.
Deal.
I think.
IIT means like when you
No,
told,
but
oh,
I
I
know my father, even you talk to him right now, he's 65.
wow,
He'll you stand away, and he was the executive director at Airports Authority of India when he retired. And he was one
wow.
of the best person, I think, who would have ever served the, I think, Airports Authority of India.
What's his
People
name?
were
Can I know
Mr.
his
Ravi
name?
Prakash.
Ravi Prakash.
Uh,
Anything for full name?
no, that
Yeah.
just this much.
Okay, well.
So he was the overall all India airports executive director for communication.
Mm,
He handed work of three EDs, two to
oh,
three EDs together.
wow, wow.
And he
So
would
it
have
runs.
become a chairman also, but you know, no, all those political
Yeah,
and
yeah,
bribing, he
yeah.
was never like that kind of a person.
Correct,
And
correct.
same as us. So
Yeah.
he, on his talent, on his raw talent and performance, he got all
Mm.
those promotions.
Wow.
And people told that he need to do, but that chairman post is all a lot of political
Yeah,
backing up you require, and lot of
yeah.
things, and
Mm,
or you should follow like the seniors
yeah.
blindly, and
Mm,
whatever they say,
mm,
yes sir, surely. So all those things. So, but I think whatever it is, but I think one thing is definitely he was very satisfied with everything. Like
mm.
we bother, oh, we could have
Yeah,
become MIT, I could have become in,
yeah,
I would have been in Silicon Valley, I could
yeah,
have
yeah.
been the CEO, CMD.
Correct, correct.
He's always very contented. Okay, oh, I'm fine. And then he did MBA also. From even after being so much, he's an MTech from, again, I from IIT Veju. Then he did MBA also. So he's learning is, and I think, well, in that ways. But I think there are so many people. But yes, definitely, I feel one thing, that contention, like contentment
Yeah, yeah,
is the right thing, and that
yeah.
is what. And now he's connected to this spiritual thing also. So what
Mm,
I feel is, so I have followed just my mother and father. I think those values I have got,
yeah.
they joined this 1 year back. Matlab, they got into this spirituality, and
Mm,
then I checked it, my analytical mind found it out, and that doctor had to work with me. And then finally I joined, and once I
mm,
joined it, I understood that, man, God is really kind, that I have understood every ladder. Like I've grown ladder by ladder, step by step by step into spirituality.
mm,
And now I have, like, I can tell you, people who are there since 30 years in knowledge, well, with all due blessings, I can be at that par. Well,
mm.
in terms of just God's blessings, nothing
Yeah.
else, somehow. Well, I feel, but still I have to work out more on that. But because of all these things, I have to manage the right way. So that's it. So it's all, what I'm trying to tell you is,
No, the difference I'll tell you, like yours, this thing, just when you pointed out, uh, my parents, my father, I think he was an atheist or something. Like he's like,
hmm,
and that became my brother also followed him blindly. You won't believe I changed after got married to my wife. Like when she's like hardcore. Therefore, when I go to her house, like I get so much everywhere idols and all. It's too much. Like
for
yeah,
everybody, I think everywhere there is balance. It is
yeah.
vice versa for me. Vice versa. I've got so much at my family, but not too much there. Now I help them to come out of lot of negativity, because
Mm,
actually my wife also suffered. I think she lost her mother when she was in class 10. So
mm,
both of us have a long history of troubles and stress and
mm,
depressions and all those things we have had. I think that is how I think God makes something. But still, I help her, because being empowered, I help my all of them. But I think that is what exactly, at my home everybody is so positive, and at their home nobody believes in all this, and even they don't, but they have an idea. Her mother was spiritual, and
mm,
she, I think, due to her good deeds only, her daughter got a person like me, because nobody else would have handled my wife. Nobody else. Even her father, her grandmother, her brother cannot, who have handled. Nobody can handle it. Although I sometimes also get pissed off, but I have to manage, and that is what. But the other way that has helped me to transform. So I think I see I am even looking the positive even in that. So
Yeah.
so what I say is what I do exactly, and that becomes a part of your life. I'm not saying this like a marketer, because these days a lot of life coaching is about marketing, becoming a
Marketing.
right
Yeah.
marketers. We are having a lack of right life coaches actually.
Correct. Correct.
Life
That's what
coaches
in
means you
the
are able to get results,
correct.
not
Even
sell off yourself.
yeah, in the
Matlab,
event, I could understand most of them were Gopal Krishna's students only. Like
no,
he
in
was.
fact, they had created, yeah, they had, I
Mm.
think they have a team and it was only for them.
Yeah,
So it
yeah,
was a platform for them.
correct.
So even sometimes, as I shared, Karthik once told that I think we can only work with those coaches. Once we had a discussion,
Yeah.
so he told, okay, this. So then he told, oh, I have a foundation that I can, well, what I understand. So
Mm.
they that were only for the Gopal's Christian
Yeah, yeah,
teams.
Gopal Krishnan team only was there. I believe he's
But
a marketing guru, they say, no?
yes, 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 he's a marketing
Yeah,
master.
yeah. Most of the guys they say that is good, but a lot of things they say we not follow him like they say.
Acha, acha. They say,
Yeah.
well, like the people who were there in the
No,
session.
my couple of my friends told. I just told I have heard about how is it. And he said, yeah, it's good, but I feel like it's too much. Like it's too much knowledge he gives. Like you get messed up your head and
Acha,
something like
acha, acha.
they say.
Well, I think everybody has got
Yeah.
their perception, but what I feel is, yeah, this is one thing. What I feel is these days, I have found out a lot of people who have done so many courses and
Mm.
so many things, but ultimately, I think, matlab, I don't want to disrespect anybody, but yes, everybody is good, and
Yeah.
I wish all the great
Yeah.
for all. But what I mean to say is, somehow I feel people are not getting complete results. Matlab, it's
Mm.
like, well, I am, with all due respect to everybody, but what I'm trying to tell you is that that is what I think is creating. Like if suppose I sell my course, but I'm not able to give. So only thing is till the point somebody wants to get you inside the course, but then life coach is all who gives results. So well, sometimes people forget the real purpose of the course is to give results to people rather than to sell the courses to them and earn money.
Mm.
But what about the results?
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, the purpose of the coaching is to get the results, no, the
Correct, correct.
transformation.
Mm. Was it good for
What
you?
people,
The
sorry,
Gopal Krishna's, yeah, how you felt?
see, I think I will say that I think knowledge-wise,
Mm.
you can learn the things, and I
Mm.
think I actually could relate a lot of things. Well, I generally, to be honest, I catch up things very quickly.
Yeah, yeah.
So I could relate to him, and I even in his session, I used to speak up things, and
Mm.
he, well, like so I know that I could connect at his level. Sometimes what idea I created, I saw Gopal created that idea that day.
Oh,
But with all due respect, he has got experience in marketing, so
yeah,
that
yeah,
cannot be
exactly.
denied. No, I
Yeah,
am
yeah.
not I have not got that experience in marketing
Yeah,
solely
yeah.
working on that. But if you
Mm.
talk about the mind and creativity, then I think if I work on it, then probably I can say. But this guy has been working on
Yeah, yeah,
marketing
yeah,
since
yeah.
now, so that
Yeah,
is his expertise.
yeah, expertise. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
So I think probably
Mm.
he's good enough to
Yeah,
if somebody wants to.
for marketing,
Only thing is everybody is different, their level of knowledge is different, and
mm.
every individual, there is a particular, no, everybody connects with the that kind of a particular kind of person.
Mm.
I may like one person, but you may not like. I even
Yeah,
have the
yeah, yeah.
reason for that,
Correct, correct.
because our values are different,
Yeah,
and that is what I help people to understand, that nobody, lot of people don't work on that. I work on that also, because I help them to figure out what is should be the right career for them, what should be the right partner, life partner, for everything. I like create an Aadhaar card for them,
yeah. Mm. You
like
should do
which
for me
can fetch.
also.
Sorry.
You should do for me also then.
No, I will do that. You will,
Mm.
if we work together, then that
Yeah.
is there in my blissful peak performer. There is a course, but I think
Oh.
I can if required, I can help in that, because that helps in a lot of things. That will help you to take the right decision, be happy. Obviously, that will take away your stress. Because if you are with the right person, if you have taken the right decision, if you have chosen the right career, if you have chosen every second, you know what is the right for you. Like, for example, I'll tell you what are my values, which I found out. Okay. And in order of priority: spirituality, health, success, creativity, logical, celebrity, entertainment.
Yeah, I
So
guess that's
could
all.
you figure out anything about me? Could you? Yeah.
Yeah. Even I aspire to be like that. The list, the same order also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think could you know something about me just by saying these 6 words about me?
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
feel we can help any organization to find out the right fit for the post, for the profiles, just by
Correct.
these 6 words?
100%.
If in so small, I can give my whole interview, and through these values, they can figure out this is the right fit me or not. Can we save time? Can we have the right bet for that post? Can we save a lot of HR work, lack of
Yeah.
time, and can we save a lot of attrition rate, because we will only select those people whose values are according to that profile. Both ways, the employer will find the right employee, and the employee will find the right employee,
Right.
and the right place of work. Because if any one thing does not match, you are dissatisfied, then you are stressed, then you are diseased.
Yeah.
So all things land up to diseases. That is what I take care of, all the aspects. That is why I call it's a holistic, healthy lifestyle. Not only diet, not only natural practices, not only things, and the easiest way, where I'll help with everything starting from waking up, and even anybody can follow it. Even if you're not ill, you will find out a very great routine to be at the highest energy and empowered.
Yeah.
And you can become a blissful peak performer, what I call peak performance. And that is why what you feel that is the ultimate life that you can achieve, highest potential, peak potential. So that is it. So
Now
it
we
is
are
all
connected for
related.
life, Gaurav.
Sorry.
Now we are connected for life.
Thank you so much. Sure, why not, I would love to. All the people who connect to me, generally I think it is just like this. See, again, I feel that one thing is, some people have even told me that, sir, I think they have shared with me some things which they don't even share with their wives, with their mothers, with their fathers, and it is with me.
Yeah.
So they share that that is your that is what is you for me. And so that is how they get that, and that confidence and that belief helps them to get healed also.
Yeah.
So it is all like, when I work with you, I say that you give all your stress to me and don't worry about it, and that in itself will help you a lot.
Yeah.
And the other final what I would like to say is that it is something which is very, very simple, powerful, and effective. Okay. And it can be easily followed, and you will see that you will have a great life. Even if you not think of the diseases, you will still, if somebody does not have a disease, still he'll have a great life. He'll be happy, he'll be peaceful, he'll be having all those qualities and 8 powers, and he'll be just a king. What in Hindi we say, no, like befikar badshah. Like, don't worry about anything, be happy. And I can even tell you the right way. If you get into more spirituality, what is the right way to achieve a life of heaven, a heavenly life? And automatically, if you do all this, and if you are able to achieve this kind of a life, you're automatically having a great quality of life. But then there is still something more, which I will tell you, but which is when for hardcore spiritual people, what they want. So I can make a course completely on spirituality also. I planned, but I am confused. So everywhere, sometimes I told Karthik also that sometimes, yeah, I feel that whether having so much of talents, I said to my people also, well, I'm not boasting, but what I'm saying is sometimes that becomes a challenge of what to go for. And it's not only about course, it is about my whole life. I could have played cricket for India. I was that kind of a player. I played with even Lakshmi Ratan Shukla was a player. I had even 5 years back, I played with the BCCI coach who has played with Sachin Tendulkar. He told me, man, you should play. You should come for play. I told him, do you know
Yeah.
my age? What is my age, right? I was creating that art of
Oh,
living tournament. I organized actually. So
oh.
there were railway players.
Yeah, I
There
played
were
with Javagal
BCCI
Srinath.
coaches.
Yeah, I played with
Okay, okay.
Javagal. So Mysore is small
So
town, yeah. So we are all.
okay.
He was just 1 year senior to me. So.
Okay. So what I'm trying to tell you is this is all also I help out people in peak performance thing.
Mm.
Because if that time I would have known all this,
Yeah, yeah.
what is the right thing for me, what I should follow my passion. But I think the health actually worked upon my a lot of things. I could have even been great in like academic results and professional career. I would have been great in this sports area also. That even 5 years back, I felt that I somehow had this urge. And they told, yeah, man, these days even in IPL and all, so many things are there. I think it's a very successful and
Yeah.
safe career. But then I think due to my health and all, I did not try it out. Then I had got Bollywood offer when I
Wow.
was in my BTech with Ajay Devgan, and they
Wow.
told me, the directors told me, and I think right now I'm half as good as what I was in my 12th. Due to health and all, I've gone a lot down. So
Mm.
that time they told me that, yeah, if you just stand, no. Well, I told him just give me small roles because I don't, well, I've not done acting and I don't have interest too much in acting because I'm a sports person. But they told that we cannot even put you in the small role. Nobody will see the hero. So I cannot put you there. I had so many directors, even Mr. I think I forgot the Bollywood people. They told me and they
Mm.
shared me their numbers. You should come to Mumbai, man. Definitely. Even actresses shared me their number, models.
Mm.
Urmila Matondkar, when she was shooting, I was there and she was staring at me. And I thought, I think she was feeling. My dad was a airport director there, actually, Varanasi
Wow.
airport.
Oh, okay.
So these guys had to shoot there at the airport. So they had to take my dad's permission for
Mm.
that. So Govinda, he came, he
Mm.
shook hands with my father, and
Yeah.
they had photo session and all, and he did, and then went.
Yeah.
And then that time, I think the shooting was there of Urmila Matondkar and I think one other hero, and it was a religious movie. I think she was doing one of
Yeah.
those religious movies she did. I think Urmila
Mm.
on Varanasi or Banaras, I think
Okay.
something or the other. I don't know. So for that shooting. So what
Okay.
I'm trying to say is, but I even did modeling for some time, but then
Ah.
I left off because of my health and because I was not clear about what to do. So and
You are
obviously
all
as I
rolled in one.
no, I don't know,
Yeah.
but sometimes that is a problem, and I know that you become now like what you may say. Uh,
Multifaceted personality means difficult.
I think I don't know. I see. I'm not creating it like that, but genuinely, this becomes a
Yeah.
problem
Mm.
until unless if you are not clear, and that is where clarity plays a big part, and that is what I help people to understand, the complete clarity that you should have,
Mm.
whether it is health, to find out the right factor. That is the first step I will help you out with,
Mm.
the exact and accurate cause and clarity, exactly that what is the reason for all this, where
What is
are
the
you getting
reason
this from?
Delhi climate makes so many good-looking men, women?
Sorry.
What is the reason all these model like Arjun Rampal, Milind Soman, they all come from Delhi only, no?
No. Actually, Arjun Rampal comes from around Chandigarh. I have
Okay.
worked with the modeling agency that Arjun
Yeah.
Rampal was there. You know what they told me? His truth. He told that, man, you are far more better looking than him. And this guy was a very simple guy. Only thing what we created, his photo shoot
Mm.
was so amazing. That photo was so amazing because they work on the photos, and I have
Yeah.
never created a photo shoot of mine.
Oh, okay.
They had always everybody told create a photo shoot. I will not spend money. They told, "Arey yaar, do this, man."
Uh,
And they told it's all about that because they can change your looks altogether.
okay,
And
okay.
and they don't want your real looks. They want the screen looks.
Yeah.
What is the screen look? If the
Green look.
screen look is good, it does not matter. So I think they told me that poster created all the career of Arjun Rao
Oh.
because they told he had good height and good physique, but that
Mm.
overall personality,
Personality, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that photo shoot
Mm.
that clicked with somebody, and once you get an opportunity, no. So
Mm.
that is what in the same agency I was there. He told
Oh,
that he used to come.
wow.
So what I'm trying to say is that all those things, and then even in sports, not only in cricket, but I'm very good at a lot of sports. People say that I like play whatever sport I play, that I'll be good at it because I have got good reflexes, like good hand-eye coordination reflexes and
Mm.
all. What a sports person requires, like
That's all, yeah.
Yeah, so that is what is required. So lot of things, but see, all this deviates me. Even right now, I never worry about my career because I see I can do so many things, but that creates a stress which nobody will understand. So this may also be the reason of a stress for a disease. So many reasons I'm telling you, that
Mm.
it is a subject, is an expert, that it is a very exhaustive. And if somebody tells you that he can heal you in 2 to 3 sessions with IBS, then I think you can understand yourself. I can do that to people, but I know that वो थोड़े time बाद they will leave it and then again they will come back. So that is why it is very important for people to make them accountable to work on themselves regularly. That is why I'm educating you. Although I don't educate this much, I think it was a big, I think. So I hope I'm not
Yeah,
boring you,
no, 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 no. I am enjoying. Like even
because
I don't sit so long for any call. Also, Karthik's call.
no,
Also.
why I thought so. First, I thought whether I should treat you well, professionally, but then I thought, no, man, I think I don't bother about that. But let me talk to him as a person, because there are two aspects to it. The talk that you have had right now, if you have had the same talk with a doctor now, you would have not felt better from inside. I
Mm.
can guarantee you that. Right now, just tell me when you came to the session and right now, do you feel a little bit different?
Of course. Or else by this time I would have asked Gaurav, give me 5 minutes. Let me go to the washroom and I will come.
So, yes.
Yeah.
So exactly that is what I'm
So.
trying to tell you. It's my energy also, which is working.
Mm.
I don't tell it, but this is it. It impacts me.
How Gaurav, you when you saw me, you could guess that I have IBS. How just for
So that
general.
somehow work style,
Yeah.
somehow things, and especially when you left the job, I feel this man is gonna now come out of that discipline thing and that thing, no, and his
Mm.
mind will wander now here and there. He's empty for, and whenever your mind is empty,
Yeah, yeah,
and if you're not empowered, you will get into negative things.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It was
That is
like
what
20.
I did also, no? So I
Yeah.
understood that now he's left his job. He probably, well, I did not wish it for you, but through somehow I think I get an intuition. I scan through
Mm.
people, like I tell them that this is him. They say, yes, sir. How do you know it? I told them I
Mm.
just told you like this. Okay, let me do just one thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, I'll
Now,
I'll help you to like, I think I've explained you most of the things.
yeah.
That energy aspect is also there. So if I can tell you what all I do is basically, I as I shared, I have myself overcome first of all IBS. Then I am a healer also, not a normal healer, not a normal Reiki or pranic healer. I
Okay.
have done all the, I know about all the modalities, and I
Oh,
have created my own unique. What healers say that you have your own healing, which is very easy and which is absolutely different, unique. What I call a supernatural healing.
wow.
And this is actually very easy, and this is actually impacting you right now in the session.
Mm.
I did not, because normal Reiki and pranic healers, they have to sit in meditation and they have to do healing, but right now anybody who comes in contact with me will get this.
Wow. Then it never leave me away.
No, so I have found this out with IBS patients. You know what?
Uh, uh,
I'll show you. They say that, sir, when I'm with you, I'm all right. Even this cancer patient, all. But when you are away from me, I just say, now I cannot be your wife. I cannot be
Yeah, yeah,
together.
I
So
cannot
then
wait.
I've created a different thing for them to
Mm.
manage that.
Yeah.
Yesterday only I gave it to that cancer patient. I told you do this, and you will be connected with.
Then
So
you should.
so basically, I work on your energy through my energy,
Oh,
and that should give you the confidence that you can also become like this. It is not to boast about my superpowers, but it is just to help you to understand how easy it is and how simple it can be.
correct, correct.
To, if Gaurav can do, then means this thing works. If he has done it, he is not just boasting about of things. It can be
Mm.
done.
Yeah, yeah.
If you already experienced something with me, so do you genuinely, genuinely I'm asking, not for the sake because you are with me, but genuinely I'm asking, do
Yeah.
you feel at least a little bit difference, like right now, since you are with me in the session?
Yeah, that's what. See, normally what was happening, see, we started at 11:30, right? So
Hmm.
now it is almost 1:30.
Hmm.
Two
Hmm.
hours, in two
Hmm.
hours, I would have twice gone to the toilet by now.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what the main difference I can find. And in fact, that is the biggest difference. See, this is you don't feel like telling. I never told my mom also. I told my wife, man, I have this problem. What to do? And she thought I'm just because she's at work. She doesn't see. On the conference and that seminar where Karthik conducted, she saw me rushing to the toilet. What happened? The food is nice. What that? It was 5-star hotel. I know not because of the food. Some problem. I don't know. That's when she told you connect to your friend, get yourself out. Let us see. Then from there, maybe I'll also talk to him. Maybe both will discuss and need not worry. She always keeps saying, "Don't worry, don't take so much stress." What we just because you're not earning doesn't mean that we are in a road or something. See, I am working. We have house, cars, everything. So the only thing among the social circle, I feel odd. Like,
all these things will vanish. Don't worry.
yeah,
Your wife will say, man, you have changed. I
yeah,
can
yeah,
guarantee you that.
yeah. That's. I could easily fail. You need not ask also because I know what is happening inside me. So it
Yeah, so
was.
that is what I'm saying. So means like you feel that I can help you out with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
disease
of course.
completely.
Yeah, 100%. Because this too,
Okay.
maybe if you talk to me for another couple of hours, I'll be like this. No more.
And
Yeah,
and I have not even shared one process of mine till with you till now.
yeah, yeah.
So
So
what
I'm
I'm
just
trying to
waiting
do.
when it is coming, when it is coming.
No, so because I thought to work it this way also, and first because I was educating, because right now I think
Yeah,
I would just ask you that because there is that particular system, if you wish that, because I don't I unnecessarily I would first take your consent and then move ahead. So that is why I did not work it out. But I wanted to give you a demo because I give that demo experience to people because
mm-hmm.
that is worthwhile. Because a lot of patients say that, sir, just by sitting with you, my stress is gone and
Mm.
I feel better.
Yeah.
So just believe me that if I can find out your way just like this, even I think without doing anything else, you can be if you can be in this state like this, then you don't even need to do anything else also. But I would not like you to be like that. I would like
Yeah.
you also to be that become anytime at least that kind of a powerhouse
Yeah, yeah, I want, yeah. And I
because
feel that
yeah.
because since you are very far away in Delhi, I feel even our people around here they need this. Yeah, so
No, so
maybe.
I am, see, if I get an opportunity, I have got in Hyderabad also, there is a very 25-year-old psychologist. So
Mm,
he sends his patients to me.
yeah, yeah.
So he yesterday only I had a word with him. He says, sir, you just dial up and take out the local patients. I said that I want to work online, so let me see and all that. He told that,
Mm,
sir, like
mm.
I know that, sir, what you can do. And so they all joined my courses. Lot of psychologists, psychiatrists, doctors. They
Yeah, yeah.
attend my sessions,
I'm sure
and then
my wife will also be.
they learn and they utilize it
Yeah,
themselves
yeah,
and they
yeah.
forget, sir.
No, no, no.
But
There
then
is no
yeah.
forget them from my side.
No. It does not matter to me.
Yeah, but
Ultimately, my
thing.
cause is done. I
Yeah, yeah,
wanted to help them
yeah, yeah.
because I used to do free service before this, to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah, yeah.
We used to stand on roads. I have swept roads. That all those things I have done in service in spirituality, in art of living.
Mm,
We created the whole create. We have swept, cleaned as a young boy and girl.
mm.
We have swept railway
In
station
Bangalore.
waiting rooms. No,
Oh, no,
in
no.
Delhi,
Oh,
in Delhi,
Delhi
Noida.
itself. Okay.
We were
Oh,
working there. Swept roads for that
right.
clean Delhi clean campaign,
Ah,
no Delhi cleaning campaign and
yeah.
all those things we have taken. Art of Living took initiative for a lot of that. The Anna
Yeah.
Hazare movement, we were a part
Oh,
of it.
okay.
So a lot of things I think I have done which I have never done.
Mm,
Then going to people's houses and getting them into spirituality. So that has become my value.
mm,
So I used to do the same thing since 2, 3, 4 years back when I was working and or something. So as a service I was doing, but now because I have to look for my as a profession also I have to look in. So I thought that probably I can I can I can create something if like this I can help out people also and it could be a profession for me.
mm.
So what better than that? So that is why I was thinking, but then due to all the diversion in the two businesses, no, because some known people came and I was good in that also. So I thought,
Mm,
man, again I got diverted. So that is what happens with. If
mm.
I would have not been good in business or something like that, then I would have obviously stayed with this. So, but now I've got complete clarity, and I had this earlier, but 2, 3 times some diversions came in my life,
Mm.
which took me out away from it. So now I finally decided that this will stay with me forever. Other things may come or not, but this thing is there for sure. So now I finally thought to create a course on I.B.S. Earlier, I had done a course on becoming stress-free for becoming peak performer, blissful peak performer. So that I had done. Then I had done on spirituality. I did not do because I felt this segment is pretty sensitive. Because like when you have people like Sadhguru and Shri
Ravi
Shri
Shankar,
and so many things, so I felt that whether it is the right segment to. So ultimately, I have to help out people to reach the right spirituality. And by this, I may not get that, but through different objectives, like for health, if you come to get relief from your health issue, you will definitely believe in that spirituality and get connected to God. If I directly ask you, Are Suresh ji, just join this, it is amazing, you will never connect to God. So this is a disservice. But if I help you to get connected with God, that is a service. So that was because I feel that normal things everybody does. What I feel, if I can use my creativity and logical brain to get that. And that is where all those values come into picture. You see, everything you can relate to it. I can explain you like what you shared, spirituality, health. I created, how can you create health through spirituality? So I was very clear. See, now every second, if I get two businesses, one related to spirituality, one related to health, I will definitely opt for spirituality. I'm very clear for it. So every second of your life, you are stress-free because you're absolutely clear of what decision to do. Just imagine. So for me, if there is an option for business and there is an option for spirituality, so until unless it is absolutely critical, like something, I would prefer to go for spiritual aspect. Yeah, until unless it is some critical business venture or something which I've committed or something. Well, that is understood. No, that intelligent decision, that intelligence is a basic thing. But and if it is not that, I have that clarity. That if somebody asks me that Gaurav, whether you will go for this or whether, I'm clear that spirituality will go. So it makes your life so easy, and you can only be stress-free when your life is easy. So everything is related, and somewhere or the other, that is the holistic lifestyle I want to create. And then celebrity is that part which is lot that I want to be one of the top people in that, whatever sector I am in. That sportsmanship is always there. I think that
that sportsman's the spirit that we have will never go.
That spirit, but that is not for bad. But what I have changed is not to envy anybody, but to have good wishes for him also. But I am growing. That is successful. I am getting better in it. That is the change. Earlier it was he loses and I win. No, but now it is I perform outstanding. And everybody should perform well, and they should be successful in their lives. That whole idea will create a great change in your health. Just by doing that itself, you may get all right. Like already you will get all right through all these, but there are so many things that I can share you. You will get tired of solutions. You will get tired of solutions.
No, like now I know that till I am there with you, okay, it's fine. Then it comes back.
So for that, I would like to share with you that very basic thing. What I can offer you is there is a 3-month course which I do, and that is for 20K. I would say that is a very basic package which I put in. Why? Because I would say that you first start with that if you wish, or you can start with 10K per month, whatever is comfortable. But I think 20K would be the right thing for you because you'll get it at a economical cost. And then I would be available for you on WhatsApp also. So these 3 months will be hardcore. I can be officially dedicated for you also. Okay. That is the benefit of the course, because otherwise it's a professional doctor relationship. Okay, you come for a session. Okay, I want to make it, as I said, family kind of a thing, that you are comfortable. Okay, 3 months, Gaurav is there with me. Don't worry. And even after that, also, if feels we can work on that. But that is what I want. Because then people also take stress whether to go for a session right now or later, or whether, oh, I have to pay consultation fees. That is also a big problem for a lot of people. I'm telling you. They feel that is a tension. Okay, should I go right now? Should I tell him later? So I want to make it a holistic, everything holistic, even the package.
Like
You
you
can,
said, I'll go for the 3 months.
yeah.
I'll go
And
for
you
it.
can pay it even on a EMI thing or anything, that whatever you want. I am very absolutely practical on
Yeah.
that. So if you want to, look, I will send you a link and you can pay that through an EMI option or one time, whatever it is, through a
Yeah.
debit card or credit card. Okay.
Fine.
So
Yeah.
I will say that you first take the basic one. I don't want you to go for that. And later on, if you feel that you need some personal sessions or more sessions, then we can. But
Yeah,
I
we'll
think,
take it. Yeah, one by one.
yeah,
Yeah, we
yeah,
can.
yeah.
Yeah.
First go
Since
for
you
the
know that
basic one.
I
Yeah.
don't work now, so whatever I
No,
need
I
to,
will. No,
yeah,
no. Don't worry for that. I will.
yeah,
That is what I told you.
yeah.
I can even help you. I without charge also.
I no,
To
no,
be
no.
honest. No, no,
See,
no. I'm telling you
for
that. I'm
everything,
telling you
if
that. Listen to me.
see,
Listen to me. Listen to me. I can even help you like that. I'm helping out people, but they're
yeah,
paying me. But what I'm trying to tell you, I
yeah,
can
yeah,
even help you like that. I
yeah. I
know
got
that.
it. What? So,
But there is a energy exchange which happens. So why do we get diseases is due to the karmic accounts that we have had, nothing else.
yeah. I know.
So
Why karmic?
why? Yes, so that is
Yeah.
why you say no, doctors को फीस कभी नहीं छोड़ना चाहिए, इनको नहीं देना चाहिए, नहीं तो दवा दवा फायदा नहीं करेगी, दवा असर नहीं करेगी, है ना? So a lot of spiritual healers has told me that don't do this, Gaurav, don't do it for free, because I used to do it for free. They tell they will not also get results and you will create a bad karma for them also and for you also.
Yeah.
Not for maybe you, but for them definitely.
Even I advise even the basic whoever come to my house like the chai wala over, I'll give some tip. So you'll say no, you take. See this. If I then I feel very this thing. Then later sometimes I have to literally force them into their pocket. Take my
No,
and I
that is
advise
right.
them.
Yes,
I'd
yes.
advise them don't do free service anywhere because everything has a value. If you do
Hmm.
it like that, then we'll take it for granted. What is
And
this man?
actually, yes, and people will not take account, will be accountable and take value for it. But the
Yeah.
basic thing, I don't bother that there are a lot of people who will do like just give me for free, I will do it. No, but
Yeah.
what I see is that this karmic thing, and I can even still. I believe I don't have, see, I am all about this. I don't even bother about, I know that divine is there. And even if I don't take money from you, I don't have any, I will not say anything, although this is my source of income, but I
No. You
don't worry
are.
about that. I
Yeah.
don't
What?
bother about that.
Yeah.
But
Ah,
this thing, when one healer told me that Gaurav, don't do this, even like I'm telling you, because it's like, and then when I understood that it's a karmic account also for people. So they may not get results or they may even create bad health for them. At least in future they would create bad luck. So that's it, and it's an energy exchange. That is what he told.
correct.
Everything is energy.
Yeah.
So if you treat it to be energy, if you don't respect it to be an energy, then you are doing bad, you're doing wrong. So
Yeah.
that is it. So so I think if you have to go to 22nd, I think then we can work with you quickly, so that you get
Yeah.
some benefits. All
Correct.
right. So what I'll do is I'll just register you for the course. So can I send it to you right now when you would be able to be comfortable?
Yeah. Right now, no. Let us
Okay.
finish because
Okay.
earlier the better, no?
Okay. Yeah. So that I can give you some tips for today also.
Yeah.
And these
Please.
4 days, I thought that I will make it easier for you so that your 22nd problem or 22
Yeah.
problem,
Because
whatever extent I can help you
there
to.
also
Yeah.
about 4 hours,
Yeah.
2 hours. I mean, running around in the cab. So I
Sure.
am little not
No,
too.
don't worry.
Yeah.
I'll tell you some things today itself, right now also, and probably
Yeah.
maybe otherwise in the second half also. Probably
Yeah.
yeah.
Only thing that
So
normal that 7 o'clock I have Karthik's calls like 7 to 9.
acha.
Yeah.
Acha, so Karthik is okay. You have joined his course for this
Ah,
employment, for this career options.
career options and he was doing that Infinity something, no? So I have the
Acha.
legacy program I joined. So
Okay.
that's how he connected me to you regarding that hyper.
Acha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I am just going to share this.
Before
Uh,
that, I had joined Siddharth Rajshekhars. So I
ah,
did so like that. And that was during my dad's death period. So
okay.
I even though I paid the money, I couldn't do. So now the people are telling like, what is the next step? There is we don't see any progress. So my
Okay.
wife is saying you are doing like how she did spiritual shopping.
Actually, I would tell you that now because I have got into this field now, so now I'm even trying to think of opening my clinic and all because now I'm very confident in the whole world. I think what I'm not boasting of that, but I think
No. Yeah.
the intention also is very important. What
Yeah.
I feel, the intention these days is also something. And
Correct.
then what benefit they are getting is not only of health, it is such a huge benefit to
Yeah.
change their whole life and to even connect them to God the Almighty and to get the 21 births in heaven. Now I will, because you have connected to me, so then I'm sharing with the hardcore spiritual
Yeah.
benefit that you get. You
Right.
get 21 births in heaven. There are
Oh,
84 births all in the world life cycle that you will understand in all. And
yeah.
out of that, God ensures 21 births in heaven for you.
Wow.
If you follow this system, if you be in this thing, it will not only improve the quality of your life, but it will fetch you 20, not only this birth, but 21 births later than this. Nothing else can fetch you, assure you a great success in the other 21 births. But this thing you are ensuring 21 births, ensured. Like you are insured, you do insurance for your money and your all things. Similarly, God ensures you for the next 21 births to be in the heaven.
How you get all this kind of knowledge?
I think all through this spiritual knowledge, because
Oh,
God
okay.
teaches us daily. That is what I'll share with you. I don't want to straight away take you to all those things because those
Yeah.
are
Yeah. First,
high
I
level
need
things, but
to.
I'll go step by step, and that is what I'm telling you. That is what is my concern, because godly knowledge they have shared. Then what is my expertise? My expertise is to connect people in the right way, which they directly will not. If they don't like guava, sorry, yes, if they don't like chiku, I will give them a shake, a mixed fruit shake, and they will have it.
Yeah.
So I'm with the right intentions because I'm doing something good for them. It's not like they are Brahmins and I'm giving them non-veg. So that is what I'm saying. But what I'm
Okay.
saying is the right intention and for the benefit.
Hmm.
God says even if you say a lie to help somebody to get to the right knowledge, it is justified. But only if it is for the right intention and for the right
Yeah.
purpose,
Yeah. Yeah.
not for
Right
my
intention.
benefit. Yeah, if I tell you some lie for my benefit for my course, then that is cheating. Then that
Yeah.
is false.
The right version, like how it happened in Mahabharata. No, Krishna was doing a lot of.
Yeah, even you will know, even you
Mm,
will know not everything in Mahabharat and that thing. There are a lot of picturizations also from the people. So
mm,
not accurate,
yeah.
100% accurate knowledge is not. And
Yeah.
that is what we provide in this Bhagavad Gita. This is the real Bhagavad Gita what we provide. So you will understand who is the real God.
Mm,
So that is the biggest irony what I help people to understand, that the reason why we are suffering in our lives, very basic reason. We don't know our identity.
mm,
The basic thing we know about all the science, all the technology, all the blah blah around us, but do we know the entity that we love the most? Ourselves.
yeah.
That is the irony. I even give this into corporates, but in a different way, not in that spiritual form, because
Mm,
I think I just see the audience, and according to that I pitch it. So
mm.
I don't prepare anytime speeches anywhere. I don't prepare anything.
Just comes like that.
I just go there and I'm spontaneous. I, in
Yeah.
fact, feel stressed if I have to prepare for something,
Mhm.
but I feel very cool because I'm confident that I'll deliver it, whatever, whichever way. Look, I know that. That has never been my problem. That
Mm.
confidence has never been my problem. The problem has been that clarity, that execution, and negative thinking.
Yeah.
Well, I know I am good, but then I am negative. That is what I don't know. Did not know. That is my problem, which is creating me lack of clarity and this negative thinking.
Yeah. Mm.
So I think my life is all about, I think if I don't become a coach, I think nobody can become a coach, because that is what I feel. Because my
Mm.
life, whole life has been, I faced troubles, a lot of troubles in my life. And even in my Kundali, no, it was written, people who born in August, they generally like tend to get settled in the later part of their career, like generally 35, 40s.
Mm.
Well, generally they get success in the later part, like not the early age success.
Good.
And I experience all that. I see
Uh,
that I have not been able to get. No, I'm honest to admit that in this way, those things are working. Like they say that already these people are spiritual, highly spiritual. They are not understood by people too easily, but they have a very philosophical and extreme intellectual mind, very intellectual mind. And exactly, I feel that yes, that relates to me. But with the wrong thinking, you create that, even even you misuse that intellect to
Mm.
create troubles for you and the worst life for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Whether it is diseases, bad relationships, bad life, wrong failed careers, not being able to get successful, not being able to get settled. So I can experience all that. So there is anybody, if there is anybody who can know the real practical, as I shared, now pain in everything I've experienced, not only health, but in
Yeah,
every
yeah.
aspect of my life, lack of clarity, having too many talents, but the master of none.
Jack of all. Yeah.
Jack of all. That is
Yeah,
what I
I,
shared to somebody.
yeah. When you're
That
saying,
is
yeah,
it.
yeah, I could relate because there are a lot of common things which I can find in what you're saying.
A lot of people say that to me. Generally, special people connect with me. Why am I
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
this? Chosen ones connect with me because there is a frequency, no, which matches, and that is why
Mm.
only you may not like me if I am not that kind of a person. Somebody else may not like somebody else.
Yeah, yeah. Like when you said you played so many sports. So I was only university level player. I knew when I went to
Mm.
Bangalore, I know how Rahul Dravid is so different to other players and all because we were all like our total like pond, like a frog in a pond. So Mysore is a small place. We thought we are great players in Mysore. We were like university dadas only. Then table tennis. I used to play table tennis. Then basketball,
Yeah,
tennis,
I
like
get,
all,
yeah.
because we
Now I
used
have
to.
to play tennis because I could not play tennis in my life. Now I have this, that I create a good work, like such kind of work where I have 1 to 2 hours for playing, because that is what I have missed.
Oh,
So that is why I think this coaching I'm creating in such a way that at least in the evening I get 1 2 hours. And
yeah,
tennis
yeah,
is something which I feel that I can be again very good at, but I
yeah.
have not played. So that is there
Mm.
inside me. So all these things I will tell you how
Mm.
you can help this. So I think first, yeah, I forgot. I'll send you this link so that you have any questions you can ask me. So when
Yeah.
you click that link,
Uh,
yeah, you can
uh,
click it.
oh, you send it here on the chat, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Mm.
So if you click it,
Yeah.
then you will what all options you are getting. First of all, you can put
Type
your
my
name and all.
name. Nah?
Yeah, yeah, that all you can put.
Yeah, okay. Email. I'm using dual systems nowadays because when the
Dual
session,
system.
like two monitors, like
Acha,
like
acha. Okay, okay.
one where you can talk and other where you can do the payments,
But
chatting, and
why
yeah,
that? Acha, it helps you to get more.
yeah, it helps. I'm used to it. When I in my corporate life, I was like, one mail system I used to keep for the mails, and other used to for my
Oh,
work and all. So that's
wow,
same
man.
thing.
Great privilege to have.
So 20 years in the IT, though, so we used to do multitasking.
I understand. Yeah, I think I've been in IT, but I see, even you will laugh at me. Even in the corporate, I did not stick to one. I had so many talents. Everywhere I used to get in entry. I have worked in security and surveillance systems. I've worked in IT. I've worked in mobile. I've done mobile handset pricing.
Wow.
I did the business analysis, the mobile pricing, exact
Ah,
pricing I used to figure out.
okay, okay.
So I've even in corporate, I have worked so many. So I cannot say that I'm from one sector. I've worked with IT, I've worked with telecom, I've worked with. So now when you ask me what complete career option where should you get the corporate experience now if you have to take a job? I don't know because I have all the I can work anywhere. You tell me. I can work at any role in any field. So that is what has been. And I connect also because because they select me also. No? So it
Yeah,
means that they find me useful, then only nobody will pay me
yeah,
like that. So
yeah,
they take me also. So it means that I'm usable for them. Like I'm adding some value to them.
yeah,
So so because I think that focus also is one thing.
right, right.
I want to do different things. That I want that, what do you mean? So change. Like
Yeah,
change is something what I want.
it stuck me now. After 20 years in the IT, I want to do something different.
Yeah. So that is
Because,
what I'm saying. My whole life story
yeah,
can, if my sister says that there should be a biopic on you, because
yeah,
people will learn so much things on you. See, on the funny side also, she says that
yeah,
people will know that you are such a crazy character that they will
yeah.
understand
But
that you are.
I need to take the EMI option, so I have to go back again.
So yeah, yeah, please. So I hope you get that. That is what I wanted to help you.
Yeah, it's coming. So I can
So you can
see.
select a credit or debit card.
Yeah, debit card is all getting empty now. So I am giving it for the
No, whatever
travel.
is
So I'll
comfortable.
use the
I
credit
understand.
card. Yeah,
Sure, sure, sure. If
yeah,
there is
okay.
anything else, you can let me know. I
Okay.
think credit card will be helpful. Why am I telling you this? No, not
Yeah,
credit card. This
okay.
EMI thing will be helpful because I think you can select it for less amount also. No, you can even select for 1,000, 2,000 also.
Oh, this is fine.
For
What is this? 3 months, no? 6,000.
so whatever
That,
it is. What I'm saying
I'm
is that
comfortable with it. Anything which crosses 10 is a little burden for me.
no. So that is why I'm
Yeah,
sharing this because everybody can work according to their own convenience.
yeah.
Right?
I'll just let me get my card.
Sure.
This is fine.
Well, whatever is, see, whatever is comfortable to you, there is nothing like this.
Yeah.
It does not matter whatever is the EMI you select. It's your
Yeah.
absolutely your choice.
Yeah. This is. Poor thing, my wife is now taking care of all my expenses, so I don't want to put.
No, no. I think don't worry. I think probably if you, I hope that you will definitely, and we will find out something, or otherwise you'll yourself get so much empowerment
Yeah.
and clarity that you will yourself come up with something. Probably, if you get
Correct.
more clarity and you get, first
Yeah.
of all, you get at the right mental state. No.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, right now mental state is important.
No, that mental state will help not only in health but in every aspect. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You can become a peak performer only when you are peaceful in your mind,
Correct.
not because you are talented. Well, yes, skill set is should be there,
Yeah.
but if you are not able to utilize it in a life, cool, calm, the right way,
What is your,
like
yeah.
what there are a lot many people who are intelligent, but they cannot fare good in exams. Why does that happen? Because they fall apart in the stressful situation
Correct.
in the right time. So many people are intelligent, but they cannot do good in IITs or in IAS. People like us who faltered due to health issues does not mean that I am a fool that I cannot qualify IIT.
Yeah.
Even my I did not give cat, but my friends who have qualified into IIMs, they say, man, you should have definitely gone for IIMs and all. But
Wow.
so whatever I'm saying is that like sometimes luck, but lot of people can do not fare good in exams time also. That is also one problem. It does not mean that they are fools or they are not good.
Yeah.
What do they do in those 3 hours, 2 hours? That matters.
It's taking so much time. Okay, maybe the internet connectivity, God knows what.
I think it should work.
One message I'm getting not found. I don't know what is this.
Not
Yeah, it popped up another window saying not found. Maybe
not phoned.
not found. Yeah.
Acha. Acha,
Maybe,
let me
but
see.
still I can see it's going around.
Acha, let me just see. Let me create one more. I'll just create new for you. I think I'm not using this now since long I've stopped that coaching now for some time.
Oh,
So,
okay.
but now I was probably this is all logged in, so I think it should work. So
Okay,
let me
again I'm
see.
trying.
Uh,
I'll try again.
so this is a quick link. So purpose
So
of
this
payment
is.
is
No, you send me another link or is it same?
yeah, I'm working on that. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I
Your kids are around?
oh, my daughter, 3 year old.
Oh, how old is she?
3 years. She
Oh,
just joined school.
wow.
Sorry.
One
That
daughter.
is why I know that again. Now extra expenditure I have to think because their
Yeah.
fees here. You know what her fees in Delhi is now grown up suddenly. Like it's 9,000 per month.
Wow. I got
Huh?
two elder daughter. One is 18 years, another is 15.
But I think my relatives say that it is too much. Like, but what I say, it's sent. Like it's one of the best schools in the thing. But I think yes, definitely. So I'm sending you a link. Just check it out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think probably it should work.
Should I try with the old again?
No, I am sending it to you now.
Oh,
Just check.
the new one. Okay. Yeah.
It is without name.
Okay, then let me close this. This you sent in WhatsApp, right? That one.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I think I have to figure it out. This not found thing. I have lost, was it few clients? I think they were ready, they were paying, and then they got so much irritated. Then I did not also run after them because they were not, well, they had only this option. So,
Oh, is it? Oh.
and I think it should
Yeah.
work because generally they have a particular specification for anything above 40K. So this is a well below the limit, half of the limit. So this should work easily. Otherwise, they ask for special credentials when
No,
you
this
have to.
same thing happened with Karthik's payment also. Oh, then it was not going through the card. Then
Acha, the same Instamojo link thing.
Yeah, Instamojane, same thing.
I think maybe some problem has cropping up with these things.
Yeah, I don't know what's this. Then we had to do like kind of debit card payment. Yeah, account payment. Then like entire cash went off. Then I had to beg for from my wife.
Okay, so Karthik has already, Karthik, Karthik has made you already a client.
Yeah. I am full time now with him. Thing how it started was in the month of February when my dad was undergoing dialysis. He had kidney issues. So I used to work for Cognizant. So I then quit my job. Then I had taken a small job in a startup company in Bangalore. So those buggers wanted me to travel. So I told no, not this time. So I told like the other option is there. Then I don't know. The only option is you have to travel. So that time I thought, forget it. My dad's health is important.
Especially, I think now your dad things has also affected your mental state. I think so. And that sudden load of responsibilities
which I never had. Which I never had. Suddenly I feel like
so there is you sometimes people think that I have suppressed it. They suppress it and they feel that okay, I am done with it, with that pain and all. But that actually is there inside and you don't know, but it works subconsciously. And it creates all these issues. So until unless you take them out, they will create congestion for you and problems.
Right. First thing is this first whatever you do some magic. First my I.B.S thing should be fixed.
I think I don't need to say anything. That is why I never told you anything. What I just educated you and you whatever you experienced, I asked you right now in my session. I did not do any process with you till now.
Now it's showing processing your payment.
So I think probably that is an old link. I changed the value of it probably. So that is it. Because actually it was like I thought that let me not create a new one. Let me just edit the value and put it.
Okay. I don't know why that's suddenly.
I had one for 21,000 actually. So I just took out this one. I thought that this is a more that value, what you may say. So बोलते हैं ना हिंदी में शुभ value 21 or But then I thought if I can save people 1,000 just for the sake of it, I should not. Well, they will love to save 1,000 rather than going for an auspicious figure.
But everywhere I see Mr. Raj Gopal, what is it? Gopal Krishna's guys are around. Yeah. So, like, how was it? His course are very expensive, or what?
No, like I think I purchased it in 18K.
18. Okay.
But then he takes on next 3 months also, no? Like for 3 months it was 18K.
Oh,
So then again next 3 months you have to pay, but
yeah.
not 18. Then maybe it is 10 or something. 10 or matlab
Oh,
like a recurring.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, it is done.
Yeah, it's done.
Okay.
Thanks,
Uh,
Gaurav. Yeah.
Acha, I think. Oh no, thanks. I think thanks for you also. I think Abhi, I think it would take time for me to. Acha,
Yeah,
your count has been. It will take time.
I got a screenshot. Maybe I can share that also.
You can share that with me
Yeah,
on
yeah.
WhatsApp. It will be easier to
Yeah, easier. Yeah,
check.
because
Yeah,
just in case, I'll take a
yeah,
screenshot.
yeah, yeah. And then I'll reward you with the.
Yeah. See, we started with that's all. No, so something up has decided that we
Oh
should get
yeah.
connected.
See, I think
Through
probably
Karthik.
yeah, probably I think I did not know that time when I was coaching, I was well, I still used to share good things to people in my team and used to call them for my free coaching sessions. Free, not paid. Free coaching sessions.
Oh,
So few of them joined, few of them didn't. But because that time also it was there inside me. I thought that why not to share with my team also. Matlab, I should not only treat my matlab, work on my clients, but I think it is if I can give a free session to my team, so that will help to empower them, and
yeah.
somehow they if they can get into the right godly knowledge. So that as a service, my brain keeps on working like that. So that like it's such a thing, no? Even today only God shared in His knowledge again that you should help out others to get into this field like you, that if you
Yeah.
have got such a great life you should help them do that. That is the biggest service that you can
Yeah.
do. So that is what I'm sharing, that it is such a bolte na it's a nasha, matlab nasha chad jata hai wo. Matlab if you ask me what is the perfect life for you, Gaurav, then whole day I just share knowledge to people, that's it. And if you can do that, I'll tell you a secret. Even just by doing that, you will feel good health all throughout the day. All your things will vanish. Just try it out. I'll tell you. There are so many things. No, I can just share every word. What I will share will be a solution for IBS.
Oh.
So that is what I'm saying. I don't have dearth of solutions. That lady, she had a problem with something, so I gave her 4 more solutions. She told, sir, आपके साथ कोई problem नहीं, मैं एक बोलती हूँ आप 4 दे देते हो और बोलते. And she shared also in her interview, that final interview,
Yeah.
that was great, that whenever I did not want to do something, you motivated me by sharing another solution and making it more interesting and worthy. So that is what I did. And she was also a BK, let me tell you. So
Oh.
even after becoming a BK, they are not able to connect because they
Correct.
are not
Yeah.
somehow not able to get the solution, or
Yeah.
medically it is
I
something different. But see,
Listen,
it is not like that because there is a problem in BK, because of
their own
sometimes
problems.
our
Yeah.
situation, the
Yeah.
way we look at it, our understanding, or sometimes we have a problems, whatever may be the reason. Probably I have felt that I think I'm lucky and blessed. Most of the people that come to me are somewhere related to BK.
Like us.
So
My wife.
probably they are the ones who have lost their path, and God has just made me a mentor to or a guide
Yeah.
to show them the right path.
My wife is a BK, so that's why I told. I don't know any clue about BK,
So
but
that
only
is why probably at the soul level she must have got connected with me. Well,
could be. Yeah.
probably she would have got not even well, somehow she would have got that what you may say, that guidance from divine, probably.
The only thing I like about BK was I like that Shivani's talk, like which.
So Sister Shivani, she just came to, I think she stays here only, Gurgaon. But
Oh,
she's means her permanent home is here, but otherwise she's traveling so much.
traveling.
So
She's so much, no?
she's
Like,
yeah, she just came to Haridwar also. We attended a session with her
yeah.
in IM Lucknow here. IM Lucknow campus here near to us in Noida.
Oh,
So she last 2-3 years.
she is
back,
awesome.
was-
Like the way she speaks.
So she's the product of our kind of. Now you can understand what is the
Yeah.
kind of quality of the knowledge God gives us.
Oh,
So she is one of the like furnished ones because she's
yeah,
since
she is
long and
superb.
and she's since
People
long.
non BK log also they'll go and attend
Ah,
her talks.
so
Yeah,
that
yeah,
is her service, no? So
yeah.
that is what now my way is to connect them through health. So you can understand that anyway, everybody has got their role. And no, I'm not saying that I'm doing like her, but what I'm saying is even this guidance must be provided by divine that Gaurav, you do it like this. This is how you can do service and connect people to God. And this is
Mm,
why I think a lot of BKs are connecting to me. There must be some reason, no?
could
That
be.
they connect to that frequency, no?
Yeah. I was very against when she was told that she's going there for the meditation because
Actually, I will tell you what makes people not to send you there is that purity thing, that the husband-wife relationship. That makes people a lot
my
more.
friends had put a lot of things. So they told you
But
by
yeah, but what I'm telling you is, I even corporates, I had connected to my. I was like this. I used to talk to my customers and tell them get to this as a service because I cannot stop it. It's
yeah,
like yeah.
yeah,
And then he told me, and everybody, most of people, there are some good people who like BK, but due to this concept. So I know, I told you, no, I know the pain, I know the fault, I know the reason why they are not doing it. I have to only just crack that nut. That's it.
yeah,
Crack the nut, and that's it. This lady again had problems with BK. She had joined the course, done the course, and she was even trying the same meditations that I gave her, but she did not find results. But she told when I joined with you, same thing worked like anything.
mm,
And because you made it more structured, you made it a system, you and that energy from me, because she was getting
yeah,
that from me. This thing nobody understands. When I tell them I've told you, because I had to explain you about the solution.
mm,
So now the first thing that I will do today for you is not to give you anything, but today just check out if you can manage this same situation without me after my thing. For that, I'll be sharing with you. First of all, many congratulations
good.
for giving me this opportunity to share my knowledge and share my experience to help you out with I.B.S.
Yeah, thanks to you, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks for that belief and trust. So what I would like to share is I would like to share 2 documents to you
mm,
today. Just try that out,
yeah, please.
and I'll tell you what it will do is just remember that I am healing you. Just remember that. Just matlab, this should be your mental state today.
Yeah,
Just remember that I am healing you. And to remember that I'm sharing you a document, you can just follow it 2 times today. So I want to check out that whether this healing works for you even after, apart from my presence, malab, apart from my presence.
yeah, got it. Yeah,
I even checked this for that cancer patient yesterday
yeah.
because he used to say no, so I have to solve that thing. So I
Mm,
have got other ways also. I will share, but I want to experiment also, keep on
yeah,
experimenting
yeah.
things so that you get the easiest and the
From
right
last two
solutions.
days, I getting like in the bridge of my like just the abdomen. So
See,
that
the
slight
biggest
pain
thing
is there.
is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
biggest thing is that you don't need to talk about from right now.
Mm,
Don't need to talk about the disease more than 2 minutes in the day. This is
yeah,
a tip I'm then giving. Just feel that now Gaurav is taking care of all.
yeah. That's what.
It
Now,
is not my cup of tea. I cannot handle it.
that's what.
It is Gaurav's cup of tea. Now I've given whatever comes, give everything to me.
I've already done that. That's the
Yeah.
reason.
No,
Without
no. No, thank
taking
you so
you.
much for that. Thank you so much
Mm,
for that. But as a process, I would like to share it. Even if today don't do it, just check out first my healing. You know?
yeah, yeah.
I'll have shared that, but I wanted to just check that healing thing.
Mm.
Because if it works, then you can figure out it every time 24/7. And if otherwise, then I'll find out some other solution for it. You know? So I'll just mm, let me just share a chart.
Yours says sending through WhatsApp, right? Or
Yes, yes, yes.
yeah, yeah.
So I
It-
am sending you something. This is
yeah.
a thing which you have to read 8 times.
Okay.
Okay.
Any
Matlab,
time?
it's 2 minutes. It hardly takes 2 minutes.
Okay. Is there any time specific or it can be done
No,
anytime?
anytime, morning or evening, especially if you are finding any problem, that time you can also do. I
Mm,
have shared with you. So these are those 7 qualities that I have shared with you. Okay.
mm.
So right now, this will remind you of me. That is all the reason for this.
Oh, this.
This will consciously get you connected to the right thing, to the right
Okay.
frequency, and also remind you that Gaurav is hitting.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Okay. So if you read it also, it will be good. You will consciously develop these qualities. Start developing these qualities.
Okay.
Okay. And one thing more that I will share. So at least 2 to 3 times do it. And especially if you have a problem, that time you can also do it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay.
So
Lately,
let us do
yeah,
this check today. Only
yeah,
do this first.
yeah, yeah,
Otherwise, from tomorrow, I'll give you an accelerated
yeah, yeah.
pool of things which will go. Or you can tell it in the evening. But if you find out any difference till the evening or the same thing, anything different than normal, like other days, what you used to feel, if you find any difference till today evening, 7, say 8 o'clock, 8 p.m.
Yeah, yeah.
है ना, then you can share me on the WhatsApp.
Yeah,
Whatever different you find, just make it a habit. Just share it on the WhatsApp.
now I'm connected to you. Even if you don't see message also, I'll be sending.
No, that is great. No, I promote this. Why am I saying this? Just
Yeah,
look out for even the smallest change,
yeah,
and especially if it is positive.
yeah.
Why? Because what you see, you will find. Where you focus, it grows. If you focus on the negativity, your negativity will grow. If you focus on the benefit, your benefit will
Mm. Yeah, yeah.
grow. Like I shared, no, due to the same habit, what we do is we see even the worst in the best.
Mm.
But the actual transformation is when you see the best in the worst.
Mm.
You see, even in every case, whatever I say, it already automatically comes. I don't say it just to promote it. Like I shared about my personal thing also. I shared that no, even I now believe that happened for my best, because now due to that I've got motivated. Due to all these diseases, I have started to work on my mind. So I feel so positive that it is all my growth that has happened. Otherwise, I would have been the same negative person. I would have been on bed. I'm telling you, if I have not worked on this, it would have become so critical. I would have been on bed.
Mm.
Even in the I.B.S time, I did not know whether I would be all right or not.
Mm.
I was not sure because there was no solution. Nothing was working. I was just begging that somehow I get all right. Somehow get all right. I had left my job at 27. When
Oh,
people are boasting for careers, I
yeah.
left my job. I told you.
27 is a time peak we all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I had left my job. In fact, I was paying somebody a salary. I left my job and I was paying somebody a salary of 30K per month. Can you
Oh.
imagine? I paid 8 lakh rupees for my I.B.S for 2 years, and then still it took 2 years, and still it was not 100%. And then I had to utilize my way and this blessings of God which helped me. And finally, I overcame it myself within
Mm.
3 months of crystal clear, without any pills, surgery, any doctor, anything.
Mm. But one thing I observed, it is BK people who are I've seen around my neighborhood. They're not doing anything. They are without job. They don't have a permanent thing. But somehow they're managing the life.
So I think I will not share you the wrong thing, but
Mm.
it is not that. There are a lot of IT professionals. We have 26 wings in Brahma Kumaris.
Mm.
And every wing, like IT wing we have. So you know what? I met a TCS director, TCS Bhubaneswar director
Mm.
there. And I had a word with him, and he invited me for taking a session in TCS for 2-3 days. He invited me, you come here, you will book it all. Or it could not happen due to COVID and all came and all this. But
Mm.
still, he has his own company. So means he was the head of TCS Bhubaneswar.
Mm.
And so these all are people in the IT wing. So many top corporates you will find in with Brahma Kumaris.
Yeah.
Business wing we have, IT wing we have, medical wing we have, like where you will find a lot of doctors coming up with these researches relating to diseases. Now I think I'll also join that medical wing, because actually I'm doing the medical part of it. So now I felt I'm already a part of IT wing and business wing. But now I think the most important thing is the medical wing that I should join. I should. So 26 wings. So a lot of educated and intellectual people are a part of it. You will not find so much of intellectual people in a spiritual. They are in art of living and all. I respect that. But if you see, I know a little bit loophole which is there, and which is my issue got created due to this energy exchange of art of living and various spiritual courses, because they teach you how to enhance your energy, but nobody teaches you how to manage your energy in the right way, because there is a particular capacity for the body to manage it.
Correct.
If you do it more than that, where will it go?
Yeah, I
So
found a
for
lot of
that, either
IIT
you
guys have become teachers in art of living. So I was wondering how
I was going to become an art of living teacher, but I think divine had some special plans for me to even become bigger than that.
that Bauji, Sambhe, all famous guys.
And
Long
a
hair.
lot of
Yeah.
IITians are also there.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, yes, yes. Bhau.
Bau.
They
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
So I was just going to, all the people along with me became teachers. Only I did not become teacher because this health issue cropped up.
You
So
won't believe
divine had some.
Ravi, the house where I'm staying, no, Ravi Shankar came to our housewarming.
Ah,
When my
to
wife
your
housewarming, this
Acha.
house where I'm staying now.
Acha, so
Uh,
how did he know knew somebody of you?
See, this thing is, those days I didn't believe. My wife told I have invited Ravi Shankar for our housewarming. I told, are you
Acha,
mad or
that
what?
time she wouldn't have been with BK.
She was not in BK. She was in Art of Living. So I told her, come on, man, he's such a famous. Why he'll come to our house? Do you think we are busy, big shots or something? No, she told I have done Sankalp and all. I don't know what Sankalp. Then one day, just 2 days after the housewarming, lot of functions, no, we are clearing the waste things in our house. Suddenly I get a call from this Art of Living head of Mysore, Suresh, Guruji is coming. You make sure that there is no
So
traffic.
they must have known you. Acha, matlab, because
Because
she
she
would
was
have been
there.
a part.
Yeah, she was a part, and they knew that because IT folks were there, no, so they knew I was working in IT and all. So they called Surya.
Generally, I think you've been lucky also, and also I think they also feel no that sometimes, like to a particular community to connect, like one person connects, then you can, well, whatever it is. But I think you
Yeah,
got that. You got
yeah,
that. That is, matlab, you're lucky that you got
yeah.
that.
He came,
So
but when he looked at, I couldn't look at his eyes, so I just lowered my eyes. My wife,
we used to meet a lot many times, matlab, but for some
yeah,
time, but one on
yeah,
one, because we
yeah,
used to individually in
yeah,
lines. We
yeah.
used to meet him, and that time I had a lot of devotion. I'm an
Mm.
emotional person, and generally in spirituality, I
Yeah,
think
even I
that
had, yeah,
only, yeah.
yeah,
And the just remember this, that the reason for your health issue is definitely your emotions. Anybody who is more emotional will be more trouble with
yeah,
psychosomatic diseases for sure, or
yeah,
even
we are,
other diseases, but psychosomatic.
yeah, yeah,
We are very sensitive to small
yeah,
things. We take it up, we overthink on it,
yeah,
we
yeah.
think everything. I've been a person who used to think every, like there are so many people in colleges, no, I used to think everything. What will he think about me if I have did this, if I have done this, what will he think about me?
Mm.
All these bullshit I have done all my life, and that all
Yeah,
created all these things.
yeah, I know. I can understand. Even I have gone through that.
Everything, or what he will think about me is a fool, he cannot play. Well,
Mm.
I got, even if I get out in a cricket match, I will feel, oh, they will feel that I'm not good at this. They will feel
Mm.
that was such a useless thing. And I now pity myself that I have wasted my talent, my brain, my so much energy, which could have been invested in the right cause for, and I would have achieved my purposes and so many things. I could have reached, like, and I think if I would have gone to Bollywood, I would have become this. Would have been a
Yeah,
cricketer. I would have, like, you know what? My confidence level is such. Don't take me arrogant, but I even believe that I can. A lot of people cannot stand in front of big stars or cricketers or events
yeah,
for, say, like, if there is a cricketer to stand in front of Sachin Tendulkar, they will,
yeah.
like, it will be a huge thing. Somebody will shiver
Yeah,
or somebody will
yeah,
not
yeah,
even. But I had never had this kind of thing in me. I met him very politely when I was very small. I met Sachin and Sanjay and all these things. And now
yeah.
even I know that even I meet Amitabh Bachchan, I can meet with that confidence and with authority, with eyes to eyes. And I know that, man, I'm also not that normal a person. I'm also
Mm.
somebody special. So with that confidence is always there. I think I'm born with that. Only thing is why am I not successful is because of my negative thinking and all those things. And that is what now God has helped me to understand that, work on it, and now create 21 births of heaven for myself. मतलब ये तो एक छोटी मोटी चीज है कि अमिताभ बच्चन बन गए, सचिन तेंदुलकर बन गए. अब हम we will become the kings of this world. That is what God says. I'll make you the king of the world. So now I feel that God comes and tells me that whatever you have not achieved till date, I'll make you 10 times achieve more than that. You have been super negative. Now you see, I'll make you super positive.
Yeah. Now
So
I can
that
see
is,
you are already positive.
no man, I even tell, yeah, I'll tell Karthik, matlab, even if you stand, matlab, I have not achieved that much as of now because I've not done that much. But if I have that confidence that even if I stand with Tony Robbins, no, I know that man, I'll be there to perform.
Okay.
People have found results with me who have been with Tony Robbins. They have paid 8 lakhs, 9 lakhs to Tony Robbins.
I couldn't
and they-
believe Tony Robbins is so expensive. Huh? 8 lakhs.
Yes.
Yeah.
For
Jack
3-4 days,
Canfield.
for 3 days
Yeah.
session,
People.
5 lakhs, 6 lakhs is a normal thing. I
Yeah.
think
Wow.
more than that they charge.
People from those
Yeah, I
buggers must
got
be
one. I
making
got
millions, no? They are all billionaires.
yeah, matlab, like, but I respect him definitely.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
what he has done, definitely I respect him.
Yeah.
But as a about me, if I say that I have this belief that I can, well, I can even be good like him instantly, or even much better. I have that kind of confidence. If you, well, I have that belief is instilled in me. I think I know that even 10,000 coaches I stand, no, I'll be one out of them.
Yeah. That
And
belief
I've
system should
told this
be.
to somebody with his conviction on a stage that this is it. That confidence I have, and I deliver it. Why? Because people get such results instantly. They say that, sir, we have done courses. I found out people. I think we will close it. I think my mother would kill me for lunch. I think
Yeah.
they
Already I
are
got to
coming
call
on meetings.
my.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I
From
think
my
you
mom.
would be feeling good. Probably
Yeah. Yeah.
you are
I'm perfectly.
enjoying the luxury.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
In Hawaiian Islands, and you are with your pina colada. It's kind of this.
Yeah.
If when you are in no, yes, exactly, that was my case. Even if for one day I can be without trouble now, that would have been a luxury for me. Like that would have been heaven for me. That was my situation. If one day I could be all day without the pain or without a trouble, no, I would feel wow, yeah. That was the kind of happiness what was for me. That value, that much valuable was that health for me. That. So I think it's good that I can understand your situation. So now I'm just closing this, but what I'm trying to say that there is a person, he invested around 5 to 6 lakhs in with Tony Robbins and all what he told. Then he worked with Antino Harini. They are also one of the very
Antina Harini,
powerful health coaches. They
Yeah.
charge
Husband and wife.
1.5 lakhs for a
Yeah.
session or something like
Correct.
that.
Husband and wife. Yeah.
Whatever it is. So, but
And
they,
Jack Canfield, I mean, in that conference, in that seminar, I'm hearing people spending lakhs, like Jack Canfield course,
now the
Tony and
same thing. Now the same thing. What I'm charging 20K, no, I can charge even 1 lakh and people will pay
yeah.
because they are suffering that much. And I have even found out patients who say, sir, if you're giving us results, no, this cancer patient says, money is not a problem. Whatever you say, I'll give you 60, 70. You're talking about 20, 40. I'm giving you 50, 60, 1 lakh. Whatever, just treat us.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to tell you is, but still I put it across that, okay, it is, people should get results, and if whatever I can make it affordable, that they should get results also. And I think somehow, even if because it is a source of income, so I have to look after that also. That
Correct.
because once I create a course, then I cannot do like wrong for somebody, like up and down. So that is what I thought. Chalo, I think whatever it is, but what I'm trying to tell you, this guy, he is from Bangalore, and since long he's been troubling. This congestion issues are there, bipolar disorders, OCD, all these things are due to this congestion. Like what you are having has affected your other part, but if it gets to more, if it affects your brain, I told you, no, every organ gets affected. If it affects your brain, then you get all these things. If the stress and that congestion is too much here, you will get into OCD, bipolar disorders, depression, split personality, and all these things.
I see people coming bipolar cases
So
to my wife.
nobody can
Yeah.
help them out. This guy told him, I told this course from Tony Robbins, this. But sir, instantly I found benefits with you. I have that recording he shared with me. So many people
Yeah.
who have worked with Shri Ravi Shankar,
Mm.
Sadhguru, they could not find results there. They found results with me.
Yeah. You should share all
Instant
those kind of
results with me.
videos.
Yes, I have
Yeah.
got that. They have shared that, sir. I've been with this, I've been this.
Yeah.
There is an Art of Living volunteer who is in Art of Living, but he works with me. He says that I've got results with you. And although he's in a lot of trouble, he lost his mother, father, both. I think
Oh,
you must have seen his thing, no? I'll share with you. I think probably now it's time, but
yeah.
I'll share with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That you should listen. He could not even talk, and you will understand what does emotional mental status, right mental status, do to your business.
Mm.
You will find out from him. He told that my whole business and my thought process absolutely changed. I used to do small businesses. Now I just think of big deals in my business.
Mm.
So I think I will share that with you.
Yeah.
That thing whenever we connect. So right now I think probably I can connect with you today also, but let me see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let us check this out.
Yeah. Yeah.
If
Because
this
from
works, then
yeah.
it will be. Matlab, you will be confident that I think it will work. When you go outside also 22nd or something.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
us see.
26. Yeah. Yeah.
Let us see. Otherwise, there are so many things.
Okay.
Because this is something which is that instant thing. Matlab, what I'm sharing is an out of the word thing. Let us see if it
Mm.
how it works.
Yeah.
But just go through these things, and I'm sharing one more thing. I forgot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think today I have created a whole complete session. I think I can create this as a whole course lecture of mine. What you say? Today, I think
Yeah. You
everything I
can.
have cleared out. For a patient, I think this is more than enough for him to understand, him or her.
Right. 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 Yeah. Yeah.
Already after those 2-3 videos, he will he will fall on my legs. Please leave us. Otherwise I will get into more trouble of my disease. So I'll just share with you one more thing.
Mm.
Uh, these two things. So one thing you have found
You
out.
shared on WhatsApp, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
like it is like one time you read all this. Similarly, you read it 8 times.
8 times. Okay. Oh. In one shot, it should happen in one shot.
Ha,
Yeah.
I think it is just hardly takes 2 minutes.
Yeah.
1
Okay.
to 2
Okay.
minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
If you can understand it and make it a process, like if you can give more time to it, you will find more. Matlab,
Mm.
you will it will be better, but I leave it to you. If you have time, you can do that. It will be more better. But at
Yeah.
least read it through 8 times.
Yeah.
And then finally, whatever I've shared.
Mm.
The last part you have to just read once.
Okay.
And in one time process. In the evening, again, you can read.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. I think very small thing, nothing else. Okay? So
Mm-hmm.
just try this out for today. And that then I'll take you to a malab, like a rocket ride, and you will experience something unbelievable.
Wow.
Okay, don't worry.
I am ready. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
great.
Okay. Okay.
Sure.
Thanks.
Chalo,
Thanks.
okay, bye.
Yeah. Bye. Bye. Bye,
Yeah,
Gaurav. Yeah.
yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
Take care.